Hi besties, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, hello, my name is Liv, and thank you so much for joining us today. And if you are returning, hello you cutie patootie, thank you so much for being here. I am so grateful for you joining here today. My words are all jumbled today. I don't know what's going on, but let's just go ahead and jump on into this. Hi, hello, I missed you, hope you are doing well. So today we are going in with a fan favorite. I posted one of these videos back in November of last year and you just loved them, so I've done a few of them ever since, and these are angel number pick-a cards, which I am so excited about. But I'm doing a little bit of a twist today. I normally do the chakras based on the index cards, but today I wanted to spice it up and actually do color magic / candle magic based on the color of the cards. So it is going to be so super fun. I'm so excited about it. So each card not only has an angel number associated with it, but also has a candle associated with it, as well as a color. So there are so many different ways you can pick your pile here today. If you're called to the color green, yellow, white, or blue. If you're called to the angel number 777, 1111, 222, or 333. And with any and all pick cards, please know you cannot pick wrong. Be gentle to yourself and be kind to yourself along this journey, and treat yourself with kindness and compassion as you are going through and picking out your piles. All right, so that is pretty much all I want to say for the introduction. I'm just excited, I'm ready. I'm going to play some meditation music for you during this time. I would recommend calling in your angel guides and asking them what message they want you to hear today. Oh right, that's what we're I didn't even say what reading we're doing today. Today we are doing an urgent message from your spirit guides. So I'm calling in your guides, your tribes, your troop, whoever. But today we are doing an urgent message from your spirit guides. So during this time you can call them in and ask them, spirit guides, which pile is meant for me? What do I need to hear? Please show me loudly and clearly. And then I will see you for your pile pick. All right, pile number one, angel number 777. Boy, do I have a story for you. All right, so I actually already filmed your entire reading a few days ago when I was sitting down to film all the piles. And when I was doing the reading, for some reason I just felt like it wasn't the message y'all were meant to hear. But I was like, you know what, if it works, it works. Spirit was clearly talking for a reason. And then I went into editing and the entire footage is corrupted somehow. I know this is not actually possible, so I'm not sure how it happened. Only spirit, really. But the video would be normal and then automatically switch over to slow-mo today. So first and foremost, and it's just corrupted and I can't fix it. So I took that as Spirit's way of being like, girl, you need to refilm. So that is what we're doing here today. So let's go ahead and get into this. Before we get started, I have a few shout outs to give. I want to give a huge thank you to Gabrielle for the beautiful candles we have here today and for making this candle video possible. And also to Nanda for gifting us the Candle Magic for Beginners book. This is what I'm going to be using to really tune into the color magic portion of today's video, because let's be honest, honest, I don't really know what I'm talking about. All right. And then also a huge shout out to Laura for gifting us these beautiful angel guide oracle cards here. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we're going to do is look into your angel number, and you got angel number 777. All right, and 777 is actually one of my favorite angel numbers as well. All right, I thought I typed this in already, but I did not. I talk about this often, but I really like Joanne's Sacred Scribes. I feel like she is so good at really just saying exactly what needs to be said without too much extra stuff. So let's go ahead and read this. All right, number 7 resonates with the collective consciousness, spiritual awakening and awareness, spiritual enlightenment, acceptance and development, mysticism, intuition, inner knowing, inner wisdom, empathic abilities, psychic abilities, the esoteric, deep contemplation, introspection. All right, this just goes on and on and on. Manifesting and manifestation, discernment and discerning. Angel number 777 reminds you that you are here at this time to spiritually evolve. And you do this by expressing the highest and best of yourself and embracing your unique abilities, whatever they may be, to be of service to others in both big and small ways. Recognize and acknowledge the highest and best parts of yourself and use your talents and traits to bring love, light, and healing to your own life and that of others. 777 indicates that you have listened to divine guidance, period, and are now putting that wisdom to work in your life. And the time has come to reap the rewards for your hard work and efforts. Yes, we love to hear that, all right? You are being commended by the angels as your successes are inspiring, helping, and teaching others by example. Know that your wishes are coming to fruition and your life as a direct result of your positive efforts and attitude towards your life. You can expect many more miracles to occur for you, both large and small. Wow, absolutely beautiful. Pile number 1, angel number 777. So we're really talking about spiritual guidance. We're talking about, looking at things from the higher picture, looking at things from a higher perspective. This is also often very beneficial when we're going through some kind of spiritual awakening. So the reason I say spiritual awakening is because I feel like you might be tuning into that pile number 1. Maybe you already are spiritually woke, so you might be going through another spiritual awakening. I am one who personally believes that you can go through like a million spiritual awakenings in your life. All right. I have been very spiritually woke for years, if you might say, but I just recently, in the last 3 months, had another like spiritual awakening for myself, where I grew deeper, realized more things about myself, and just connected deeper to my own higher self and source as well. So I do believe that if you picked on this pile, that might be a subconscious message for you there, that you're tuning into your spirituality, you're tuning into your higher self, if you will. It was also all about being just so rewarded for your work and your past efforts. So if you're someone who feels like you've been giving, going, like putting in all the hard work, putting in all the hard energy, putting in all the hard effort and not seeing the rewards, your guides are not only saying we see you and all the work you're doing, but that the rewards are coming very, very, very soon. So don't give up right before the miracle occurs. All right. So that was your angel number. That is what the angel number 777 represents. Now we're going to go ahead and look at the color magic. Like I said, I'm not super aware of color magic or the meanings behind it. So thank you so much to Nanda for gifting us this beautiful book that we can learn from and grow together with. Okay. So let's go ahead and read what the color green has to represent. Nowadays, green is most commonly associated with money, abundance, and greed. But to the Egyptians, however, it was the color of life, fertility, and youth. Green is the sacred color of Osiris, Ceranos, Pan, Ogun, and Demeter. I'm really sorry if I pronounced any of those wrong. In Celtic folklore, green is also associated with fairies and their magic, which connects us to the other world, a supernatural realm that's somewhat parallel to our own, where deities, spirits, fae, and our dead commingle. Earth and Venus are the fixed planets for the color green, and water and earth are the color's associated elements. Green is also associated with Taurus. I may have some Taurus babes tapping in. This color exudes strong vibrations of luck, prosperity, and wealth. Green energy is also potent for those wishing to bear children, and in turn can be used for fertility and sex magic. Green represents the bounty of earth, the riches that supplied to us by Mama Nature. It is the perfect color for spell work and rituals that seek financial growth, stability, luck, abundance, and success. Green can also be used in spell work to counter jealousy, ambition, greed, and theft. All right, thank you again, Nanda, for this beautiful book. So I think that that's really interesting. I mean, I typically think that if anyone sees green, we often think about money, we think about abundance, think about prosperity, of course, right? That's what we're like ingrained to think about. But I also like how it talked about, you know, kind of like bringing life. So if you're someone who wants to bring a literal child into this world, this is a very prosperous color for you as well. Or even if you're just wanting to bring something to life, right? Birthing is not just about giving birth to an actual baby, but birth to an idea, birth to a project, birth to a new energy in your life, whatever it looks like for you. All right. So let's go ahead and get into your reading. But before we do that, I almost forgot. Let's go ahead and light your candle here. All right, we're just gonna light the bottom a little bit to get the wax all good so it stays in place. All right, let's go ahead and light your candle. Beautiful. All right, the first deck we are using here today are the Angel Guide Oracle cards by Kyle Gray. Again, gifted to us by Laura. Laura, thank you so much for these beautiful cards. So I just pulled one for you to start off. This is what was underneath your card. Sorry, my chair is so squeaky today. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. It just has a mind of its own, I swear. But when I pull a card like this, a singular card on the bottom of either a crystal or a card like this, I am really setting the intention for that card that this is like the core of the message. So what I mean by that is that this is the core of your reading, the basis behind it, or what we're really being called to focus on. And you got friendship and union. And I think that this is very interesting because the color green, as we know, is all about abundance, right? And I think sometimes we look at abundance as humans and we think abundance is just money, which I'm not saying it's not. I definitely think money has a big part to play in that. However, I also really do feel like abundance is an abundant life, an abundant friendship. People that you feel safe around and feel comfortable around, that's abundance. And I stand by that. Excuse me, Spirit, always speaking, okay? So I think that that's really powerful. And I feel like just right off the bat, I am going to read the book for this card because I haven't read this one before. So I just want to make sure I'm giving you the full message. But right off the bat, because we did get 777, which is a very, oh my God, I'm so sorry about my chair, which is a very spiritual and esoteric card, I feel like you might be wanting to attract your spiritual tribe, right? Your friends that you can communicate with about, you know, your spirituality or your new discoveries or the things you're really passionate about, the things you're very, you know, spiritually enlightened about, whatever it looks like for you. I feel like there is a craving, a desire, and yeah, that's kind of the word coming to my head, is like a craving for that kind of connection, a craving for a friendship so deep, so beautiful that you really feel safe to just fully express yourself around those people, especially when it comes to spirituality and you know, the parts of yourself that might be a bit more vulnerable. But let's go ahead and read what it has to say. This is a time for coming together. Friendship and other connections are important now. There is a strengthening in your bonds and with others and your capacity to know who your people are. You are surrounded by incredible, insightful, and encouraging people at this time, and it's important to enjoy the friendships and other connections you have. If you have felt disconnected or out of place for some time, know that you are moving into a far more supportive and joyful space now. I want to reread that sentence. If you have felt disconnected or out of place for some time, know that you are moving into a far more supportive and joyful space now. So if you have, I'm going to keep reading, but if you have been going through, if you have been struggling, if you have been hurting, if you have been feeling like you don't know your tribe, your people, your connections, it is saying that that time is coming to an end. And especially going back to angel number 777 about being rewarded for your hard work, right? Your guides see you. If you've been like, Liv, I've been trying to find my tribe. I've been trying to manifest, you know, those people into my life. I've been doing all these things you're telling me to do. Your guides are like, I hear you, just don't give up. All right, don't give up right before that connection walks into your life, because it's coming very, very soon for you. Your angel guide is encouraging you to connect deeply with those you trust most. Ask yourself how you can bring the whole of yourself into your friendships and relationships. Be present, listen, open up, smile, laugh, venture forth, and enjoy this time. I can't tell if I want to finish reading. I'm sorry, I got like a pause, but then I also kind of wanted to continue reading. So I am going to continue reading, but I'm going to pause there for 1 second. All right. This is such a beautiful thing. Ask yourself how you can bring the whole of yourself into your friendships. So I know I'm probably kind of like talking a lot about this, but I feel called to. All right. So the reason I want to talk heavily about this is because friendships can be difficult. We often expect friendships to almost like fill a part of ourselves or fill a void or like be there when we aren't. And that's totally understandable and very, very normal. However, this card is asking you to really go into a friendship being your whole self, right? Understanding that this person you're going to be friends with, or maybe someone that you already are friends with, or a relationship you already have, they're not there to complete you in any way, shape, or form, but really just to add joy to your life. And same for you, right? You're not there to complete them. You're not there to add to a missing piece. All right. They are already a whole and complete person that you just get to bring joy into their life. And I think that that's such a beneficial thing to think about, right? You don't need a friendship to be whole and complete. You don't need this friendship to be whole and complete and satisfied because you are already whole and complete. It's beautiful to want friendships. It's beautiful to want those connections, but you are already whole and complete. And they really want me to say that to you. All right. Let's read the extended message here. If you have felt left out recently or have been wondering if you can trust those around you, angels are giving you clear insights and information to help. Don't concern yourself about any relationships or friendships that have been fading into the background. What's important is that your vibration and energy will attract friends with whom you can be yourself and who can mirror back to you who you are. If there is something missing in a particularly important friendship, know that your angel guide is inviting you to ask yourself, what is missing here and how can I supply it? If you feel that you are struggling to make friends or don't know who your friends are, invite your angels to assist you in making connections with those you can share and receive in a loving, balanced way. Your angel friends are ready to help you form incredible unions, okay? So if you have been, oh my God, this chair, I'm so sorry. If you have been feeling let out, if you have been feeling like, Liv, I just crave friendship, I crave these friends, I don't even know who to trust around me. Maybe your closest friendships right now feel like you can't really trust them. Spirit is saying, as hard as a message this is to receive, to the best of your ability, don't worry yourself with the friendships that might be fading, all right? Because sometimes friendships do fade. Even the best friendships, even the longest lasting friendships fade for a reason. And this is something very, very hard for us to grasp as humans. I feel like for me personally, especially if I spent a lot of time on this friendship, right? I believe that's called the sunk cost fallacy, where it's like if you've spent so much time or so much money or so much energy onto a specific person or event or degree that you're like, oh, I can't give this up because I, spent so much of my time, connecting with them or doing whatever, that you feel like you can't not be with them anymore, right? So say you've been in a friendship for 11 years and you're like, well, this is the longest friendship of my life, but maybe they're not resonating with you anymore. Maybe they don't vibe with the same spirituality stuff as you. Maybe they don't really connect with you in that way. Maybe you feel like it's fading in the background, but your internal self is like, no, I have to hold on to it because it's the only thing I've ever known. It's my longest friendship. I can't just let it go. And as hard of a message as this is to receive, Spirit is saying, yeah, you can, all right? Sometimes people are meant to be with us for life, and that's beautiful, and we love that. But also sometimes people are only meant to be with us for a moment, a season, a portion of time. All right, so let's go ahead and pull the rest of the cards for you here. So I do believe that kind of like the core of your message, the core of what maybe you're like thinking about right now does have to do with friendship. And if that's not for you, that's okay. You don't have to accept that. Hopefully we'll find something else along this reading that is resonating with you. But I do believe that for you, pile number one, there is a part of you, or at least someone tuning in here, that really is thinking about friendships and unions at this time. So let's go ahead and pull from our tarot here. We are using the Angel Wisdom Tarot cards. Let's go ahead and see what they have to say. The first card you got is the Moon. Then we have the Ace of Wands. Then we have the Seven of Wands. I'm gonna line these all up. Hold up, okay? Then we have the Six of Wands, the Wheel, the Nine of Wands. Okay, just like all wands here, no big deal. And the Queen of Wands. All right, I'm going to shift these down real quick. Give me 1 second. All right, that's how I was called to lay them out. I hope that that resonates with you. If not, I'm very, very sorry. But wow, oh wow, you have so many wands. You really only have wands and majors here, which is just such a powerful statement. Okay, so before we even talk about the majors, before we even get into the reading, let's talk about this surplus of wands, all right? Because wands, the red cards you see here, represent the element of fire, which represents our passions, our creativity, our drive, the things that just light us up, okay? Good of all, harm to none. The things that light us up and get us excited in the morning. So, you know, if you were tuning into the friendship energy, if that really resonated with you, this is something you're really passionate about, or it's either been weighing on your heart a lot lately. You're very passionate about finding your people. You're very passionate about finding those connections. It's been something just so in the forefront of your life, and I feel like, excuse me, I feel like with you, this definitely could be involving creativity, your spirituality, your passions, and that's why you want to find those good friendships, so you can find friendships that share in those passions with you. Right now, they don't have to do the same things as you. They don't have to, you know, do the same whatever, but at least you feel safe to communicate with them about the things you're passionate about. All right, but now let's go ahead and get into the reading. You have two majors bookending the reading here today, and then a plethora of wands in between. So starting off with the moon and then ending with the wheel. All right, the moon is all about your intuition. The moon is a very feeling card. I feel like the moon, you know, let me just okay, because the 777 was all about spirituality and insights. So I really do feel like with the moon showing up here as well, that's a very loud message. Like, you probably are being called to tune into your spirituality and your intuition. If you haven't been already, you're being called to listen to those parts of yourself, and there might be some hidden aspects. The term forgive yourself is coming to my head. So if you feel like you know, did something wrong in a friendship, or maybe you don't deserve a really good friendship because you're bad at being a friend, or whatever this limiting belief mindset is, the moon is bringing up those past hurts, those past triggers, so that you can let them go and move forward. Think about it like a relationship. And you know what? Vice versa, real quick. This could also be a friendship where you felt burned in the past, all right? Think about it like relationships. If you had a toxic or an abusive relationship, you don't want to, and you break up with that person and you're healing and stuff, you want to be fully healed before you move on to the next relationship partner you have, because it's not fair for your future partner to pay for the mistakes of your past. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not fair for your future friendships to pay for the mistakes of your past friendships. It's not fair to put that upon them, and it's not going to be a healthy, fruitful relationship, and that's what we're looking for, right? That's what we desire. So I feel like the moon is bringing up these maybe past hurts from past friendships where you didn't feel safe, or maybe even a past hurt that you caused, that you wish you did differently, that you wish you could have changed, that you wish whatever. All of these things are valid, right? Your thoughts and your feelings and your emotions are valid, and I'm not coming here and telling you they're not. What I am saying though is that when the moon brings them up, when you feel triggered, when you feel these hurts, let them feel, then let them release, because you're ready to move on to this new phase. You're ready to move on to these new friendships, these new deep, powerful connections. But we first have to release those friendships that didn't serve us, because it's not, like I said, it's not fair to bring those on to the new ones, and it's not going to be a fruitful relationship if we do. So allow those thoughts to come up, allow those triggers to come up, allow those past hurts to come up, allow, you know, your fears, your insecurities, your worries, or whatever, allow them to come up, because when you truly face them, when you look at them, when you see them, then it's a lot easier to get rid of them. All right, so let yourself see them, don't suppress them, let them arise, and so you can really feel them and then move forward. All right, beautiful. Also, like we were talking about intuition, I believe that your guides are wanting you to really focus on your intuition right now and your psychic abilities, or if you don't believe in that, you know, just like your intuitive abilities, those little nudges from your highest self, source, divine, conscious, whatever you want to call it. You know, you are really being called to listen to them, because that is going to be your anchor and your guide, even when picking good friendships, okay? Even when picking strong connections, because as much as I wish I could say that everyone in this world only wishes the best for us, that's not necessarily true, right? There's people in this world that wish us ill will. There's people in this world that, you know, don't have our best interest at heart. Now, that's not a great thing, but it is a reality, okay? And so it's very important to pick your friendships wisely. It's very important important to be aware of who you're allowing into your inner circle. You are a divine being. You are a special being, a B-E-A-N, okay? Little B, no, just kidding. You are a special being. You are a divine, powerful, spiritual goddess, God, whoever you resonate with. You are divine, my love. You are divine. And so it's very, very important to protect your inner circle. It's important to protect who you let into your space. This is something that I've recently learned in the past like year or two, is that I'm not just going to let anybody into my circle. No matter how much I want friendship, no matter how much I crave connections, I'm not going to just let anybody into my inner circle. I'm not going to be mean to this person, of course. I'm not going to be rude or whatever, but I'm not going to allow them into my inner circle, my inner sanctum, my peace, my safe haven. I'm not going to allow those people in, right? Because you have to be picky. You have to be picky with who you're allowing into your sacred space, your heart, your energy, your aura. Like, that is sacred, and so are you. That's part of you. So really being particular about who you let into your life. Don't just allow somebody in just because you want friends really bad. If they treat you like garbage, or if they diss on your spiritual practice, or if they just make you feel like you can't shine your light super freaking bright, don't allow them in your circle. All right, hold out for those connections that really benefit you and they really serve you. And how are you going to know? Your intuition. You're around a certain friend that you thought was going to be really, really fruitful, but you get this gut feeling like, you know what, this might not be the tea. Listen to that. Even if you don't have a reason, listen to it. Your intuition doesn't need reason. All right, it works off your guides. It works off your intuition, your gut feelings. Listen to them. Okay, definitely that protective energy. And I'm not trying to freak you out. I'm not trying to make you scared. I'm not trying to make you feel like anyone's out to get you, because I don't think that's what it is. But you got the 9 and the 7 of Wands, both connecting with Archangel Ariel, so you might feel called to work with her. All right, but both of these are from Archangel Ariel, and they're both very protective cards. Right? The 7 of Wands is a card of kind of standing up for yourself, defending yourself. The 9 of Wands is all about protecting what you have created, not giving up, really just being like protective in not a bad way, not defensive, but protective, right? It's not a bad thing to protect what you love, and you love yourself, hopefully. If not yet, soon, babe. Okay, you deserve to love yourself, but your energy is sacred. It deserves that protection. Okay, with the Ace of Wands here, it's like there's going to be a lot of opportunities. There's going to be a lot of good, prosperous opportunities lying ahead of you, whether it's for friendship, whether it's for money, whether it's for a creative project, whatever it looks like, especially if, I just got a message, okay? Especially if you want to share this with people. Okay, you're gonna have this opportunity arise. It might be a job opportunity, a career opportunity, a creative endeavor opportunity, something you're passionate about might start taking off, whatever it is for you. Something is going to arise, something is going to happen, and there's gonna be people in your life who love you and who support you and who are so excited for you, with the 6 of Wands, who are like, yes, we're so proud of you, we want to celebrate you, let us adorn you with flowers and love and celebrate you and take you out to a fancy dinner and just talk your ear off about how incredible you are and just like gush on you, right? You have those people in your life, and if you don't yet, they're coming very, very soon. Even if they're not friends, even if they're family, even if they're loved ones, even if they're familial, like whatever it is for you, you have those people in your life at this moment. Excuse me. Oh, I thought I had excuse me. All right. And allow yourself to be around them, okay? But you might also have people who, might want to maybe shit on it a little bit, or discourage you, or simmer, like, what's the word? Downplay your success to make themselves feel good. And again, I'm not trying to scare you. I'm not trying to make you anxious or worried about this. What I am trying to say is that your intuition is going to be your guide during this time. And it's going to be crucial, incredibly important to listen to your own soul, all right? I believe that the fire also represents like the soul. I believe that your fire is like your passion, your divine self. You're just powerful, divine energy, all right? And so I feel like it's going to be very important for you to listen to that and let that be your guide. There might be people who want to downplay your success to make them feel better, and you might already know who it was. If I was talking about this and a name came to your head, but you want to be friends with them anyways, because either 1, you've been friends with them forever, how could you not be friends with them? Or 2, well, it's like not that bad, right? And I'm not saying you don't have to be friends with them, but protect what it is you talk to them about. Protect what it is you mention to them, that kind of thing. Again, I'm not saying it's bad, but allow yourself to really prioritize the friendships in your life. Allow yourself to prioritize the energy you allow into your inner sanctum. Allow yourself to prioritize the energy you allow into your aura, your energetic field. And this all stems from knowing your worth, right? Knowing that you, Queen of Wands, are incredibly powerful, are incredibly valuable. Six of Wands is like V for victory. Let me feel my success. You deserve to shine bright. And if you have people in your life right now that try to dim that, it's time for you to really start prioritizing finding people that lift your light up and give it a freaking spotlight, right? Like, not only do they encourage your light to shine so bright, but they put a spotlight on you. Like, yes, shine so bright. We love seeing you glow. We love seeing you succeed. We love seeing you shine. We love it. We love it. We love it. We just eat it up. Please shine so bright, right? Shine so bright. And you deserve those kind of friendships. And I feel like that's what the core of this message is about, is understanding what you deserve. Understanding that before, any real friendships like that come into your life, it starts with you, my love. And I know that can be frustrating to hear, but it starts with you understanding that you are deserving, you are powerful, you are divine, you are completely deserving at all times, always, forever. You are deserving of a connection of love, of friendships that love you, support you, encourage you, and only want the best for you at all times. All right. Now, that's not saying to never talk to your family again or whatever, but protect what you tell them. All right. Maybe you don't talk to them about your passions. Maybe you don't talk to them about this kind of stuff. You are deserving of people that lift you, uplift you, support you, and encourage you, and let you sit in your Queen of Wands. Okay. A Queen of Wands is talented, independent, brilliant, passionate. There is nothing you can't do. Believe in yourself. Never underestimate your ability to make your dreams come true. All right. Never underestimate your ability to make your dreams come true. You are so powerful, pile number one. And it's time for you to see that, all right? And when you see it, the rest of the world starts to see it too. And unfortunately, during that time, you might see some friendships fade away because some people can't stand us sitting in our authenticity, and those fade away. Let them fade. All right, let them fade, because the less of those friendships you have in your life that pull you down, that talk negatively to you, that try to downplay your success to make them feel better, the less space you have for those really powerful connections in your life. All right, signing off, I meant to say, with the wheel here for the tarot, I really do feel the wheel can always represent a beginning or an ending, but being paired with the Ace of Wands here, being paired with all these powerful wands here, I really do feel like this wheel for you is representing both. All right, it's representing both. It's representing the end of an era of you maybe not really valuing your self-worth. It might represent the end of those connections that just don't serve you. And again, I'm not saying you can't have them in your life, but prioritize ones that benefit you more. This might be the end of an era of you thinking negatively about yourself, or that you don't deserve friends, or you're bad at making friends, or, all these limiting beliefs we sign on for ourselves. And it's also the beginning. It is the beginning of a fresh start, a fresh new time in your life to build deep connections, to build deep relationships, to build a deep connection with yourself, to fully value you and who you are, and to shine so bright. Let your fire shine, right? Let your fire shine. Let your light shine so bright. And those who are meant to be in your life will be there with the light shining so incredibly bright. All right. So not only is it the end, but it's also a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful beginning. Let's go ahead and see the next cards we got here. These are the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle cards. The first card you got is number 23, Confidence. It comes with time and practice. Absolutely. All right. Absolutely. I feel like maybe I was tuning into some people that were like, Liv, this all sounds so great and good and glorious, but I'm not there yet. Like, I don't know how to just be okay letting these friendships go, or I don't know how to be so confident in myself that I attract the right tribe, or I don't even know how to love myself. I don't know how to be that connected with myself. That's okay. All right. It comes with time and practice. An easy thing to do is just to start doing little things every day to build up that connection with yourself, to build up your confidence. Okay. A way to do that is by shining your light super, super bright. And if a friend has something negative to say about it, right? Maybe you are a spiritual being and maybe you want to talk about that, and they say something like, you really believe in that, or I just don't think that's really real, or I think you're kind of crazy for thinking that. Instead of allowing yourself to consume that energy and be around them, you can either, one, set a boundary and be like, hey, I really don't appreciate when you talk down on my passions this way. Or you could just not talk about them with those things and really, really, really be with yourself and prioritize finding those connections where you can. And you'll know. All right, but it comes with time and practice. So don't be hard on yourself if this isn't like immediately easy. It's going to take time. It's going to take practice, but you will, for a fact, get to the Queen of Wands, who is a super confident, super brilliant, super talented, super independent energy. All right. The next card you got, period, number 19, lavender. Surround yourself with love. Absolutely. Okay, absolutely. Surround yourself with love. I really feel, pile number 1, that you are wanting to talk about connections. You're wanting to talk about friendships or people you care so deeply about. And I know it's hard. I know it's hard if you don't have them in this present moment. I know it's hard to think about that, but they are on their way. Those people you feel safe around, those people you can connect with, are on their way. And another message is that, you know, if you already have those people in your life, whether it's through friendships, you know, whether it's through marriage, whether it's through relationships, whether it's through familial, whatever it is, appreciate them first and it'll attract more to you. All right, like for me, my wife and my mom are my spirit tribe. Like my wife and my mom are people I get to like talk to about all of this growth and all of this success, and I love that, and I'm very, very, very grateful for that. Now that might not look like the traditional, you know, outward friendship, but it is to me. It is to me, and that's what's so powerful, right? Because I am learning to appreciate what I have now to manifest more of it into my life. The next card you got is number 5, stars. You can manifest your every wish. Absolutely. And it's literally 2 friends. Okay. You can manifest your every wish. Absolutely. Pile number 1. You are a major manifester, especially with the Queen of Wands being here, telling us that there is nothing you cannot manifest. Okay. Never underestimate your ability to make your dreams come true. There is nothing you can't do. You are a major manifester. You are a powerful, divine manifester. So allow yourself to sit in that. Allow yourself to sit in that power. Allow yourself to understand that your thoughts really do control your reality. And a message I'm getting to, and take what resonates and leave what doesn't, this is something that I'm really practicing as well when making friends, is what is it that you want to do with these friends? Like, what is it that you're craving about this friendship, right? Going back to the angel guide card that was like, if you feel like you don't have that connection in your life right now, ask yourself what is missing and how can I fill it, okay? Why? Is because that is getting you comfortable with yourself first to allow those friendships in. So for me, maybe it's like I want friends to go have brunch with and, you know, talk about philosophize with, right? Maybe I want a friend to go get brunch and philosophize with. If that's what I'm craving, take myself on those dates first. Take myself to brunch and bring a journal and just philosophize with myself. Don't be afraid of doing things alone. Don't be afraid of spending that time with yourself first, because whatever it is you're wanting to manifest, get in the vibrational frequency of you already have it. So doing those things or feeling like what it would feel like to have those friends to do those things with first is really going to bring more of that into your reality. The next card you got is number 43, spaceship. Don't be afraid to sing, period. All right, period. Again, it is a group of friends, especially the power and the number 3. So maybe a connection of 3 friends here might be very beneficial as well. All right, don't be afraid to sing. You have this urge, you have this desire to be so heard. I really see that with you here. Pile number 1, I feel like you want to be heard. I feel like you just want people to like see you and recognize you for who you are. And that is coming. That is absolutely on its way to you, but don't be afraid to sing now. All right, don't be afraid to sing now. Don't be afraid to shine your light. Sing your freaking song, and those who are meant to be around you, you will know. But you don't have to, like, the message I'm trying to get across is that you don't have to wait to have these friendships to be your truest self. You don't have to wait until you have these friendships to shine your light so bright. You don't have to wait until you have these friendships to sing. Okay, do it now. Do it now, and that's like your siren song. It's how you're going to attract them to you. All right, the next cards we have here today are the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards. Let's go ahead and see what they have to say. The first card you got is Traveler, move in a new direction. With the wheel showing up here, it's like abso-freaking-lutely, yeah, all right? Don't be afraid of moving in a new direction, especially with the Ace of Wands as well as the Moon, all right? Be okay moving in a new direction, especially when it comes to friendships, being okay, you know, saying goodbye to those that don't serve you so that way you can move forward to those that do. Don't be afraid of saying goodbye, because saying goodbye means you're saying hello to someone else. All right. So you might need to move in a new direction. You might need to shift your energy. You might need to shift your perspective. You might need to shift, your literal energetic vibrational frequency so that way you can manifest those to you. How do you do that? Live in your authentic truth. All right. The next card you got is Stag. Trust and thrive. Period. Pile number 1. Trust and thrive. All right. This is all happening for you, not to you. This is all really working out. I know it might not feel like that in the current moment, and trust me, I really do see that. But remember, 777, all right? Everything you're manifesting is coming into fruition. Everything you're manifesting is coming into fruition. With the wheel, with the Queen of Wands, with the 5 and the stars here, everything you're wishing is coming into reality. So you need to trust and let yourself receive and then thrive in that energy. Easier said than done. Do I know that? All right, but to the best of your abilities, allow yourself to really trust and release. The next card you got is High Priest. Intend and create. This is so cool. So I was just listening to an older Leora Alexandra video the other day. I am a fan, okay? I used to love watching her videos a long time ago. Then I took a bit of a break, and now I'm just back on that grind. And she was talking all about the power of intention and how your intention really does create your reality. So before I sat down and filmed this video today, I set the intention that exactly what you need to hear, I will speak, okay? I set the intention that Spirit speaks directly, loudly, clearly through me and to you. If you're wanting a deep connection, if you're wanting a strong friendship, set that intention. When you are, speaking your truth, or creating or doing what you're passionate about, Spirit, I set the intention that my tribe will find me and I will find them. I set the intention that the friends who I deserve to have in my life will show themselves to me. I set the intention that I will listen to my intuition and let it be my guide. All right, setting that intention is so powerful, and they really want you to do that, especially with the High Priest literally facing the lavender card. Okay, definitely setting the intention to have those friendships where you can sit around the couch and do spell work or do magic or talk about deep conversations or whatever you're passionate about. Maybe it's D&D, maybe it's games, maybe it's cooking, maybe it's eating, maybe it's swimming, like whatever your passions are. Okay, it doesn't have to be spirituality. I was just saying that because we got the 777 card. Whatever your passions are, good of all harm to none, set the intention that you're finding your tribe every day. Okay. You also got Medicine Guardian, Raphael, Archangel Raphael showing up here. Be open to healing information. With the Moon card as well as the Wheel, there is a bit of an energy of needing to heal, okay? Like I was saying earlier with the Moon, being open to healing, your past hurts not only from the way that people treated you, but maybe the way you treated other people. Maybe you're upset because you could have done something different in this connection 6 years ago or 6 months ago or 2 weeks ago, whatever. And that's how we learn, okay? We're not perfect humans. I wish we were. That'd be great, but we're not. We are a flawed human being, okay? And remember, you're a spiritual being having a human experience, but as humans, we are flawed. We make mistakes, and that's okay. As Hannah Montana taught us, everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days, okay? So be okay making mistakes, but understand that that is always an opportunity for you to heal. Every mistake made is an opportunity to learn from. So if you need to let go of a way that you treated someone in a friendship, release it, send them love and light, forgive yourself and heal. If you need to release the way someone treated you in a friendship, release it, send them love and light, send yourself love and light, cut that cord, let it go, and heal. Allow yourself to heal so you can move forward. The last one of these cards you got today is Guardian Angel. You are not alone, period. All right, hey Queen from Beautiful Chorus just popped into my head, all right? You are not alone, right? Hey Queen, or Kings, or non-binaries, my royals out there, okay? So powerful. You are truly never alone. Truly, truly, truly never alone. Even if all you want in your life is connection, you are never alone, okay? We have our angels, and I know that can be like, Liv, I'm not talking about in the spiritual realm. I want them here. I understand, my love. I understand. But your guides are telling you, in the meantime, connect with them, connect with their energy, connect with their vibe. The angel card literally said, call upon your guardian angels, call upon your archangels, call upon your friend angels to help you bring this into your reality. Maybe connect with your guardian angel. All right, if you do not know how to do that, you can again set your intention when you go to meditate. I would like to be introduced to my guardian angel. Everybody has one. All right, everybody, from what I'm aware of, everybody who exists on this earth has a guardian angel that is with them from the moment they arrive to the moment they pass on. All right, and I think I read somewhere before, like, your guardian angels with you through all lifetimes. So, like, they're very aware of you and who you are, and they help you and stuff. And you all have a guardian angel, every single person. So maybe connect with them. If you have not before, call upon them, connect with them, set your intention in meditation that you would like to be introduced to your guardian angel, and just be open to see what comes. All right, and if you already have your guardian angel, call out on them. All right, call out to them and say, please help me, I'm struggling, I need help. Okay, the next cards we have, the last cards we have today, are the Empath Empowerment Oracle cards. All right, the first card you got is remember your gifts. Focus on your blessings rather than dwelling on adversity. Pause and give thanks for your gifts, such as your sensitivity, intuition, health, friendships, or family. All right, focus on your blessings rather than dwelling on adversity. Okay, this is such a powerful card that's like, yes, we can be excited for what we're manifesting into our life, absolutely, but a powerful way of manifesting is for being grateful for what we already have now. All right, this is just like the example I shared earlier. When I wanted to create a lot of friendships into my life, I was first grateful for what I had in my present life. Maybe it wasn't like outward friendships, but my wife is a very good friend. I was grateful for her. My sister, my mom, you know, all these people who I was like, I would love to have these friendships. I started being grateful for what I have already. I started remembering what it is I'm already blessed with, and it helped me manifest more of that into my reality. All right, and if it's for you just wanting to manifest whatever it is, if you're feeling lost or stuck, remembering what you already have now to manifest more of it into your life. Good things. Okay, the next card you got is experience the passion of fire. Reignite your life force by gazing into a cozy fire, recharging in the sunlight, or lighting a candle. Allow fire to spark your vision and vitality. This makes a lot of sense that you would be called, oh my god, my chair, I'm so sorry, that you would be called to do like fire magic, because look at all the wands you got. Okay, like that is not even the slightest bit of a surprise to me that they're calling you to do fire magic. Okay, so just looking into a candle, looking into a flame, setting a fire if you have a space like a fire pit or something, or a fireplace, looking and gazing into this fire, or even basking in the sunlight, will help you receive those intuitive nudges, those intuitive codes, if you will, that'll help you see things so clearly during this time. So allow yourself to do so. It might even show you things you never expected to see. Okay, the next card you got is center yourself. Take a few deep breaths to regain your center. Now you can approach life from a more mindful place. Absolutely. All right, center yourself and grounding yourself is always powerful. It's always beneficial. It helps you really see things very clearly, instead of from a, you know, heightened emotion, an emotionally heightened place of acting. You're acting from a grounded, centered place instead. The next card you got is forgive yourself. Bestie, ouch. Okay, what were we just saying? Don't become a hostage to the past by berating yourself for your choices. Make amends, forgive your own shortcomings, and keep moving toward a beautiful future. Right over Medicine Guardian. Okay, forgive yourself. Easier said than done, I'm sure. I know, I understand. But you are being called to forgive and release. There is no point, sorry for my flippin' chair, there is no point berating yourself for your past choices. It just doesn't help anyone. All right, those choices were already made, those actions were already done. There's literally no point in beating yourself up. It doesn't help anyone. It doesn't help the person you hurt, and it doesn't help you. It just doesn't help anybody. So release that, forgive yourself, and move forward. Another message I got, if you're like, Liv, I literally did not hurt anybody in this friendship, is forgiving yourself for allowing yourself to be hurt in a friendship, is a message that came through. Maybe you're someone that is so annoyed with yourself that you let yourself be manipulated, controlled, gaslit, used for X amount of time, maybe through multiple friendships, and you're still just being so hard on yourself about it, right? Maybe you're someone who has a cycle or a habit of making friends that just don't treat you well, that just really use you for money, or for, you know, your car, or for whatever it is. They just want something from you. You are a use to them. And maybe you found yourself in more than one friendship like that. And maybe you're being really hard on yourself because why didn't I see it? Why didn't I just say no? Why couldn't I have stood up for myself? All right, babe, it's okay. All right, I mean, it's not great and we're moving past that, but there's no point in beating yourself up now. Let yourself release, let yourself forgive yourself for that. All right, whether it was either message, whether you had to forgive yourself for a way you treated somebody else or forgive yourself for the way that you allowed yourself to be treated. Forgive and release because you're ready to move forward. All right. The last part you got today, pile number 1, is practice patience. Press the pause button. Take a day off from being frustrated with yourself or others. Patience reaps great rewards. Beautiful. Okay. Practice patience. Not only did we get the confidence card that talked all about it coming with time and patience, but also practicing patience with when you are meant to receive this connection. Practice patience. Don't rush the universe. Don't rush spirit. I know you might be like, well, I want to. Understandable. We all want to. But don't rush spirit and don't rush yourself. Like I was saying earlier with the 7 and 9 of wands surrounding the ace, is like you're going to have an opportunity, and if you're rushing ahead, it's harder to listen to our intuition in that time. It's harder to listen to our intuition during that time because we're actually so much more focused on just receiving the end result. Well, I want a friendship. I want someone to go with me to this party, or I want someone to go with me to this concert, or I want someone to go with me to this event. Then I'm going to rush ahead. I'm going to rush forward. Even if my intuition is like, wow, that person is absolutely not the vibe I want to be around, I'm going to push myself to go anyways because I want to do this now. Not the best energy. All right. Practice patience. If you know that the person that you're currently, trying to force a friendship with is just not working, don't force it. Let it come with ease and grace. Let it come when it is meant to be there. All right. Sorry, these flowers are making me anxious because your flame got really, really, really big. Okay. Let me move them even more actually. Y'all see how big your flame is? Sheesh. That is so powerful. All right, so practice patience, not only being patient with yourself along this healing journey, but patience with spirit and the way in which they delivered. All right, pile number 1, I hope this resonated with you. If it did, please leave a comment down below and let me know. Commenting, subscribing, giving a thumbs up, and turning on your notification bell helps me out so much. So thank you to everyone who has done so. And if you have not, please do not forget to do so. I just was laughing because I was thinking about how I had to re-record this whole thing and how I really think it was for the best. But thank you for your patience and your time and your energy with me here today. I wanted to let you know on this channel, I do accept tips and donations at Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App, none of which are ever required nor expected, just received with so much joy, love, and gratitude. So thank you so much to those of you who have left me a tip or a donation. It just helps me be able to create this content full time for you. So thank you. And again, never required, never expected. Pile number 1, I am so grateful for you. Thank you for sitting with me here today and sharing your love, your kindness, your energy, your time. Thank you always, and I'm so happy that you're here with me today. Always remember to show others love, show your light, and shine so bright, and I will see you, cutie patooties, for my next video. Goodbye. All right, pile number 2 with angel number 1111. So you might notice that the lighting is different, and you might even hear the rain in the background as well as the lightning going off every few minutes. It started storming. It started storming so bad over here, but I honestly feel like it's just such a beautiful vibe. So we are leaning into it. So before we go ahead and get into it, I want to give a few shout outs real quick. So we are, again, like I mentioned in the beginning, using the colors for candle magic today. And I wanted to give a huge shout out to Gabrielle for gifting us these candles that we get to use during this time. Sorry, my watch is on Do Not Disturb, but it's still giving me lightning alerts for some reason. So thank you so much to Gabrielle for gifting us these beautiful candles that we get to use today. And I also want to give another huge shout out to Nanda for gifting us the Candle Magic for Beginners book. Thank you both so much. I'm so grateful to you. So let's go ahead and get started. First things first, we are going to be looking at the angel number. So I am using Sacred Scribes angelnumbers.blogspot.com. This is Joanne Sacred Scribes blog, and I just feel like it does a really good job explaining the angel numbers. So number 1, because 111 is all made up by the number 1, which resonates with the vibrations and attributes of new beginnings and starting new, independence and individuality. initiative and assertiveness, ambition and motivation, success and leadership, courage, strength, creation, creativity, self-reliance, tenacity, attainment, happiness, fulfillment, innovation, self-development, and oneness with life. Number 1 reminds us that we create our own realities with our thoughts, our beliefs, our intentions, and our actions. Many people associate the repeating 1111 with a wake-up call, a code of activation, and or an awakening code. It can also be seen as a key to unlock the subconscious mind and remind us that we are spiritual beings having a physical experience, rather than physical beings embarking on spiritual experience. All right, so I'm actually going to stop reading there because I just feel like that was such a beautiful wrap up. So really what we are talking about here is the fact that 1111 is all about new beginnings, new experiences, assertiveness, standing up for yourself, and understanding that you are the creator of your own destiny. You are the creator of your story. All right. So if that resonates with you, you definitely picked on this pile you definitely picked on the right pile. All right. If that doesn't resonate with you, we're going to get other messages throughout, but these are just bonus messages here. Now let's go ahead and look into the candle magic portion of today's video. All right, so you got the color yellow here. Yellow exudes brilliance, joy, and clarity. It is also linked to solar deities such as Apollo, Horus, and Mithras. Use yellow candles to promote clairvoyance, insight, or when you're seeking truth in spell work. It's also a popular candle for unhexing, uncrossing, and protection spells. You know, I did not know that. I really feel like I need to up my protection right now, and I have not been using yellow candles. Wow. So glad I read this. You can employ yellow candles when seeking healing guidance or to brighten your mood and expel depression. Overall, yellow can be used for rituals that invoke happiness and encourage healing from an operation or illness. Is there anything else here? No. Okay. Beautiful. All right. So it's all about brilliance, joy, clarity. It's also really, really good, like it said, for unhexing, protecting yourself, and a really good, y'all hear that thunder? Oh my gosh. A really good candle for, bringing happiness and joy into your life. So let's go ahead and light this candle. I mentioned in pile number 1 that it might be a pretty big flame and it might move around quite a bit because I have my air conditioning going right now. Even though it's a storm, I live in Florida in the summer, so it is like 97 degrees right now, even with the storm going on. So let's go ahead and light this bad boy. Beautiful. Oops, sorry. All right. Oh. Hey, oh. You can do it, buddy. I thought it was going to go out for a second and I got nervous, but we're going slow and steady. All right, slow and steady wins the race. So let's go ahead and jump into your beautiful reading today with this cozy rain and these cozy vibes. All right, the first deck we are using today are the Angel Guide Oracle cards by Kyle Gray. These were gifted to us from Laura. Laura, thank you so much for these beautiful cards. I'm actually obsessed with this whole deck, so I'm so excited to be using it here today. So let's go ahead and see. The first card you got is divine timing. So when I'm pulling cards like this for the bottom of, under the 1111 or in your pick a card portion, I'm really setting the intention that is like the core of your reading, kind of like the sole focus on what we're really prioritizing and what it is that we really need to hear during that time, just so you're aware. So for you, pile number 2, you might be a group that feels like you've been waiting and you're wondering when spirit is actually going to come through, and you're wondering when things are really going to start working out for you. Well, my love, they are on their way. All right. And I know that hearing everything happens in divine timing can be so super frustrating. I'm someone that gets frustrated by that myself because I'm like, okay, sometimes divine timing's bullshit and it needs to happen now. All right. And so like I said, if something, like I always say, I meant to say, if something does not resonate with you, or if you're not in the space to hear it, just take it and throw it away. It's a-okay. But really and truthfully, you are being called to understand that everything is working out in divine timing for divine reason. I'm going to give you a little example because I'm called to do so. All right. Right before I left my full-time job as a behavior technician, I actually really wanted to be a full-time content creator, but I didn't really feel like I was quite there yet. So I took this job from a new company company as a behavior technician, and I was basically hired on, but they had no cases available for me for like 3 months. So I had a job, I was technically hired, but because of COVID and everything going on, I had no cases, meaning I had no money coming into me. This was very stress inducing naturally, okay? I was very stressed out, I was very angry, I was very upset. I didn't know what to do with myself. I was applying at other companies. It was a whole thing. And during this time, I received a message from someone I love very dearly who was channeling to not take a job at this time because it's really time for me to focus on my YouTube channel and my career. So I listened barely, okay, and I started pumping out YouTube content. I started, putting out pick-a cards and really taking my YouTube career very, very, very seriously. And however, though, I didn't quite listen to spirit, so I took a job anyways, and then my career on YouTube took off, but now I had already committed to a new job. And basically what I'm saying was if I would have listened and trusted in divine timing in the first place, I would have gotten to where I wanted to go sooner. However, I was trying to kind of control the situation. But I don't know why I felt called to share that example. Really what I was trying to get at though is that through that opportunity of being employed but not working, through that time gave me the time and space I needed to fully prioritize my YouTube channel and start making pick-a-card videos, which is something I was really passionate about and excited about. So I just think it's really beautiful when you're able to see something from, a bigger point of view, but that's not always the easiest thing to do when you're in the moment. It's very, very, very hard to think about the big picture when you're in the middle of the picture, and I understand that. So if you can today, just give yourself time, give yourself the space you need to feel your emotions, and then just try to ask spirit, how is this happening for me instead of to me, and please help me see the bigger picture. Because I feel like pile number 2, I feel like y'all are fed up. I feel like you've been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and for whatever reason you just feel like it's not quite working out for you right now. It's on its way. All right, I want to also show you your candle wax is doing something very interesting. It's like building a little visual on the side. Looks like someone is climbing. So what I'm kind of getting from that is that maybe you feel like this has been a climb, this has been a journey, this has been a struggle. You've been going, and you're not seeing the results. And Spirit says, I hear you and I see you, and we're going to hopefully get more clarification throughout this reading. This was just from this card and the visual of your wax that's doing the most right now. All right, and so I see you're climbing. I see you're on this journey. Please just know, before we even get into it, do not give up. All right, you're almost nearing the finish line, so do not give up. Let's go ahead and see your tarot cards today. We are using the Angel Wisdom Tarot. As always, my decks will be linked down below. All right, the first card you got is the 10 of Pentacles, the King of Swords in reverse, the 6 of Wands. I mean, come on, babe. We're talking about victory here. And 6 of Wands is showing up. The 7 of Wands. This is so interesting because this deck depicts very, many different people, many different races, many different, depictions of someone on these cards, except 6 and 7 are the exact same person wearing the exact same outfit. So I feel like this is a very loud message for you here. All right. Then you got the Lovers. And then the last card you got is the 9 of Wands. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this here. Right off the bat, seeing the 10 of Pentacles, I feel like this is your hope and your dream. I feel like you really desire just a very happy, stable life. I feel like you desire just being really fulfilled, either in your relationships or your home, and financially you're just set. You're not worried about anything. I just feel like this is what you're desiring. This is your goal. Is the 10 of Pentacles. You want to feel happy, you want to feel stable. Maybe you're someone who desires to be able to provide for their family, or desires to be able to have a family. If you're someone who wants to, actually create life and bring that into this world, or whether you're just someone who just wants that big happy family or small happy family, but you're just someone that desires. Oh wow, there's just a little ambulance, so thank you for our safety spirits, sending them well wishes. You are someone, I feel like, pile number 2, that really desires just peace in life. Your goal is just peace, freedom, fulfillment, stability. I just feel like that's something you so hope for, especially when it comes to finances. And that's something that I think a lot of us can relate to, right? Of course, we all desire to be financially free. We all desire to feel stable in our finances. But this, to me, It's very important to you. This is your goal. This is your hope. This is your dream. And we're going to talk about this, but Spirit just wants you to know they hear you and they see you upon this. And again, I want to go back to angel number 1111 being all about, you know, new beginnings. And it's kind of interesting because 10s actually represent the ending, but I feel like what I'm seeing is that it's the ending of fear around this situation and the beginning of belief in bringing this actually into your reality. All right. And yellow is all about joy and excitement and birthing things into reality for you. So if this is something you desire, set that intention and burn a yellow candle. Okay. Now moving into the rest of the reading, seeing the King of Swords in reverse here, I'm getting a similar message as what I got to pile number 1. So if you felt called to listen to pile number 1, maybe go hop over to that pile as well afterwards. But the King of Swords in reverse, we're just talking about not getting too in our head. All right. It's easy to get into your head. We live in a very thinking world, right? We're constantly overthinking, thinking about what we could have said different, what we could have done different. Your wax is now peeling off to my table. Like, y'all are like, it's doing the most. We love to see this, okay? But I really do feel like Spirit is just wanting you not to get too lost in your head. Bring it back down, babe. Bring it back down. It's beautiful to think. It's beautiful to think about things, but it's also very important to feel, especially when it comes to manifesting. Okay, you want this 10 of Pentacles. It's not quite enough just to think that it's coming, right? I think that I want this. I know that I want this, so I'm just going to think about it constantly, right? We know with the law of attraction, you need to change your thoughts and your vibrations to be what it is you want to manifest, right? But it's not just thinking. You also need to feel it, visualize it, put your passion and your energy towards this thing. You need to feel passionate and excited and as if it's already yours. So if you are wanting this 10 of Pentacles, don't get too lost in your conscious mind. Go deeper to your deep conscious and feel it. All right, feel it as though it's already yours, even if it's not yet, and it's really going to bring abundance your way. For those of you who I was tuning into in the very beginning, who felt like you've been going and not quite seeing the rewards, bestie, it is so close. Okay, do not give up. Please, 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 please. You got V for victory, babe. V for victory. People are noticing you. They're recognizing you. You're getting rewarded. You're getting acknowledged. Possibly even like financial rewards. People are like, yes, look at them grow, look at them thriving, look at how powerful they are, look at how magical they are. This card, 6 of Wands, is like V for victory. You are thriving, you are succeeding, and everyone sees it, and it's so beautiful. But you have got to see it yourself, all right? It doesn't matter how many people think you're amazing and fantastic and so super successful and so wonderful if you don't see it within yourself. So definitely tuning in to understanding how powerful, how wonderful, how amazing, how creative, how brilliant, how special, how talented you are. First and foremost, when you receive all this gratitude, take it with grace, babe. Take it with grace. Don't brush off someone's compliment. Yes, thank you. I am amazing. Oh, you think I'm beautiful? Thank you. Thank you so much, right? Excuse me. It's not about brushing off someone's compliment, but actually continuing to accept it as you go along. This message over here is interesting. The 7 and the 9 of Wands are very protective cards. Sorry, that's my watch. I have it on airplane mode, but for some reason it's still going off. Okay. The 7 of Wands and the 9 of Wands are very, very, very protective cards, and they actually are both, I just realized this, associated with Archangel Ariel here. So I definitely feel like Ariel is coming in clutch and wanting to talk to you. If you are someone who's open and willing to talk to archangels, maybe consider talking to Archangel Ariel. She's really, really loud and present here. Ariel is my closest archangel that I work with personally, so I always get very excited seeing her here as well. But having this protective energy over the lovers is interesting. All right, the 7 of Wands is all about standing up for yourself and really like defending what it is that you are creating or that you're passionate about. And so is the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands literally says protect what you have created, never give up. All right, and so having this surrounded by the lovers gives me a few messages. Please, as always, take what resonates or take something and make it work for you. And if it doesn't resonate, throw it away. So a few messages I'm receiving is that you might feel, if you are somebody who's in a relationship right now or who is interested in someone or who likes a particular person, maybe you feel like you have to protect the one you love, whether it is from judgment from your family, judgment from your friends, judgment from society, whatever it is. If you feel like you love this person, they are so good to you, they're so powerful, you know that this person is meant to be with you, but for some reason, like, no one else can see that, I feel like it's creating this protective energy, like you're having to defend your choices, you're having to defend why you're with this person, and that sucks. All right, it sucks to have to choose between, you know, your family and the people you love over your person, your soulmate, right? That was loud thunder, babe, right? So this definitely might be for you. I feel like this is causing you hurt. I feel like you have to like defend your person. You have to defend your relationship. You have to defend who you're around. And Spirit wants you to know they see you, especially Archangel Ariel. And if you do feel like you have to be protective, please understand that they are on your side here. All right, your guides are here to help you, and they understand that this is a really hard thing you're going through, and they want you to just call on them, especially when you feel like you have to defend your partner, maybe to your parents. And what I'm saying is, like, I have this one specific person in my head right now, right? And without giving away too much information, this is someone on social media who has talked about this relationship openly, but I still don't want to like give out her information, right? There's this person I follow who's in a relationship with a man who she really loves. She loves this person. She's so happy with them. But her parents don't support of this relationship because he doesn't have a college degree. He doesn't have what they consider a worthy education. And so her and her family are not in communication. And that was so hard for her because she loves her family. She has a very close connection to her family, but she loves her person as well, and she had to choose between, you know, her family and their controlling energy or this person that she just absolutely loves. And that's not a fair position to be put in, period. But if you are in that, please know you're not alone, and your guides are here to help you kind of go through this transition with ease. The other message for those of you that just did not make any sense for is that the lovers in general is about true, deep love. And because it's surrounded by fire here, I believe that this might even be something you're passionate about. It could be a love for music, a love for cooking, a love for creating, a love for spirituality, your spiritual connection, your deep soul, whatever it is. This is something that is so powerful to you, especially my Gemini babes. All right, this is something that is so powerful to you. You're so close. You care so deeply about whatever this is. And there's someone in your life you feel you have to defend this part of yourself to. And it's not saying that they're even coming for you, right? They might not even be coming for you, but maybe you still feel the need to be so defensive. You feel the need to like stand up for yourself, make sure they're not criticizing you. Maybe you guard who you are around them, that way they don't crap on what you're doing. And it's hard because I see this success here, but then it also hurts. Like, you have all this success coming your way, but it's like you can't celebrate it with the ones you want to because maybe you feel like they won't understand. And that is so terrible and so difficult. And I just feel for you so deeply if that is you. Like, I feel like you're someone that, you know, wants to have people you can talk to about this exciting part of your life, but maybe you feel like you have to be guarded, right? You have to be guarded. You can't tell them about, you know, this new exciting opportunity or this new thing you're doing because you're afraid of either what they're going to do or if they're going to sabotage you or whatever it is. There's a need of protecting. And Spirit is saying that instinct, that gut feeling of needing to protect is right on. And I hate to say that because I don't want to make you feel like someone in your life is wanting to hurt you or going against you, but Spirit is just really saying, like, the urge of wanting to protect is right on the money. Like, you are being called to protect. You are being called to kind of just have that protective energy. I'm not saying you have to be mean or anything, but, you know, maybe think about protecting, being, you know, aware of who you tell things to, and make sure you're just really protecting your own energy. All right. Your candle is burning so super quickly, and I know it's not just because the air conditioning's on, because pile number one's lasted a very long time even though the AC was on. So I feel like for you, pile number one, this is a very quick speed. I feel like for you, this is a quick turnaround. I feel like this is something that, you know, you've been going for, and it's going to happen very quickly. Your success is happening very quickly. I feel like these three cards over here is just like an additional message of what's been going on with you. All right, what's been maybe hurting you or causing you a little bit of stress. And Spirit is saying, what you love is what you love. Protect that at all costs, good of all harm to none. All right, your passions, your desires, the person, you know, your creativity, whatever it is, they see you and they feel for you and they understand what you're doing. Wow, your candle is like going all the way out and then being relit as I'm talking about this. Wow, pile number two. You are powerful, all right? Wow, I'm sorry I wasn't this distracted by the other candle, but this is just so fascinating to me. Okay, let's keep going. The next cards we're using are the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle cards here. The first card you got is Library. Take control of your own narrative with number 22. First and foremost, if you are also called to look at pile number 222, definitely go do so because it showed up here. Period. Okay, take control of your own narrative. Again, I kind of get a couple messages here. The first one being that when we're talking about this situation where you feel like you can't do something because of what your parents say or because of whatever, again, good of all harm to none, and if you're of the right age, okay? I'm not saying if your parents are like, don't go do this reckless thing, you're like, I don't care what you say, I'm gonna go do it anyways. But I'm saying more like maybe your parents don't consent to the gender of person that you choose to date, right? Maybe you are a part of the LGBTQ community, your parents don't support that kind of thing. You are in control of your life, babe. You are in control of your life and you are in control of your destiny. Also, this is your life to live. It's a beautiful thing to respect what other people want us to do and, you know, to be respectful and aware of other people's desires. Sure. But this is your life. So dress the way you want to dress, good of all harm to none. Eat the food you love to eat. Dance with people you like to be with. You know, surround yourself with positivity. Really be around people that fill you up with joy and love and happiness and positivity, because this is your life to live, not your parents' life, not your friend's life, not your teacher's life, not even your significant other's life. The one we're talking about right now, is yours. So take back narrative, all right? Don't let other people's opinions, beliefs, you know, whatever, control the choices you make in your life. The next card you got is number 25, Mural. Be your own first priority. Period. All right, be your own first priority. I feel like you are someone who cares so deeply about what other people think of you, especially your family is coming through really clearly. Again, I'm not saying it's bad to think about what your family thinks about you, because I'm not. But what I am saying is that it's a beautiful thing, like I said, to care about what other people think about you. That's not necessarily a bad thing. But if it overrules your own thoughts, if it overrules your own desires, your own thinking, then it becomes a problem. So be your own first priority. Take care of your needs, your desires, your thoughts, and your opinions first before allowing other people in. Because I think it's a really cool thing to ask for people's opinions, right? Because they have different mindsets than you. They have different viewpoints. They have different life experiences. It's great to get other people's opinions. But if you're in the position that you're kind of like very vulnerable to have your opinion completely swayed, don't ask at that time. Be confident in yourself and your voice and your own knowing and yourself first, that when you ask this person's opinion, it's an added message of, you know, oh, that's such a wonderful thing to know. Thank you for telling me. It just adds to your own thing, but it doesn't take away from your own thoughts first. Be your own first priority. Be your own first priority. Prioritize you, my love. I know you care so deeply about what other people think, what they feel, what they need. How can you help them? Which is so beautiful. You are so beautiful. You are so kind and so beautiful. And I love that about you. But it's also so dearly important to prioritize your needs first, all right? Just like the airplane analogy where you can't put on someone else's mask if you don't have yours on first, right? You can't help them if you're dead, okay? So prioritize yourself first. And then in doing so, it's going to allow you to even be there for other people even more. The next card you got is number 24, Potion. Remember to practice self-love. Besties, this is like such a different kind of message here, but yeah, like, oh my gosh, sorry. These cards are all about focusing on you, focusing on your wants and your needs and your desires, taking care of yourself, taking care of your wants, taking care of your needs, taking care of, you know, your self-care, taking care of your mental care, your emotional care, your spiritual care, especially, you know, with conflicting energies. If you feel like you're putting a lot of energy towards defending, you know, your loved one or your choices or whatever it may be, it can be exhausting. So definitely prioritize taking care of yourself, taking some time out to heal, to rest, to nurture, to recover, to play, to, you know, do whatever it is you like to do, good of all harm to none. Give yourself the time to do so without shame, without judgment, because you're going really fast. Like, I feel like a lot of speed and movement is here for you. We talked about divine timing, and I feel like this is all happening very very soon for you, especially the Six of Wands, feeling that success, really seeing the hard, like really reaping the rewards of the work you have put in recently or even in the past. And when you start to see that success, it can almost be addicting to want to just go, 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 next thing, next thing, next thing, next thing, next thing. But they're like, all right, love that. But take a break, take a minute, take a beat, and let yourself fully feel first. Let yourself take care of yourself. It's beautiful to grow. It's beautiful to receive. It's beautiful to be in that Six of Wands energy, but you can't stay there if you're so exhausted you have to be sleeping the whole day. So prioritize balance, giving yourself the time you need to do what it is you love to do as well. The last one of these cards you got is number 8, wings. You never needed those wings to fly. My love, someone is breaking free. Someone is breaking free of social conditionings. Someone is breaking free of whatever it is that's been holding you back, whether it's, you know, what your parents say or what your friends say or what whoever said about you. You are breaking out of these constructs and breaking free, right? The song from High School Musical that's like, we're breaking free, we're soaring, flying, right? There's not a star in heaven that we can't reach, right? Gabriella and Troy, period. Okay, with the lovers, period. Breaking free. You're breaking free. You're soaring. You're flying. You never needed those wings to fly. That is something that someone placed upon you. You want to be successful, you have to have this job. Those are wings. You want to live a life you really enjoy, then you need to marry this gender. Those are wings. Those are conditionings that someone told you need to have in order to be successful. But that's not true. You want to be successful, well, give up on your, you know, your daydreams and go get a real job. No, okay? Like whatever it is for you. I'm just thinking of some examples off the top of my head that are popping in. But whatever it is for you, there's just this energy of these conditionings, these beliefs, these, you're not good enough, you're too loud, you're too quiet, you're too shy, you're not a good singer, you're not a good writer, you need a real job, you need stability, you need a 9-to-5, like all these conditioning someone's placed upon you, and you're finally breaking free. You're breaking free, you're soaring, you're flying, you're letting go of those wings because you didn't need those to be successful. Someone may have told you did, and it's easy to fall into that, and it's easy to believe that, but you are now aware that you did not ever need those wings to fly, and you can be successful all on your own. All right, beautiful. The next cards we got are the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards here. Let's go ahead and take a look. You got Shield Maiden, make plans and focus. So for you, with the 10 of Pentacles and with the Library, you are being called to really, really take action. If you've been in like kind of a stasis period in the past like few months or something, beautiful, wonderful, and understandable, but you are ready to take action because your Six of Wands is right around the corner, but we can't receive that Six of Wands if we don't do the stuff we need to do to get to where we need to go, right? So take action, take not urgency, but take action. Really like prioritize getting stuff done. Just make a plan and really focus on it, because not only are you focusing on your dreams and your goals, but you're prioritizing you, which is just so beautiful. And like it says here, taking control of your own narrative is also taking control of your own life, owning up to your choices, owning up to what it is you want out of life and how you can best get there. The next card you got is Stag, trust and thrive. All right, trust the universe. Trust the universe. The universe has your back. The universe wants the best for you. Definitely, if you are having a hard time trusting, like I said earlier, call upon Archangel Ariel. She is there for you. She loves you. She adores you. So call upon her if you need just like a boost of encouragement. But I know it's hard to believe me sometimes, but everything is truly happening in divine timing. That's the core of your message here. Everything is happening in divine timing for divine reason. If you can, I know it's hard to do this because it's so frustrating, but allow yourself to trust and release. All right, trust and release. And if it helps you, you can even ask like, how is this happening for me instead of to me? The next card you got is Wise One. Grow within your current situation. All that's happening right now is truly and genuinely happening for you, to teach you, to help you to grow. And, you know, again, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you're like in a really shitty situation right now, I'm not saying, oh, that's happening for you. You need to go through it, right? But this is for those who like, you know, need to hear it. there's a situation happening in your life right now that's presenting you an opportunity to grow from. Maybe it's this Lovers and the Seven of Nine of Wands situation where you're having to defend whatever it is you love so dearly. This sucks, this hurts, and it's not fair, but you have an opportunity right now to grow through this. Why? Because maybe if that was your situation, you're given an opportunity to really prioritize yourself, prioritize your loves, prioritize your desires, break out of old conditionings, break out of old contracts, break out of old beliefs and thought patterns, like breaking free. That is an opportunity to grow. Maybe it's setting boundaries with the people you love. Like, hey, if you're going to talk negatively about this person, like, I can't be around you. That's hard to do, but it's an opportunity for growth. And I know sometimes it doesn't feel that way, and I'm not telling you have to just see this so clearly, but your guides do want you to know that they're presenting you an opportunity to grow here. The next card you got is Trader, and exchange energy to create abundance, okay? Something so interesting here is because you got all these Wands cards, this is a lot of creativity, a lot of passion. It's a reminder that energy exchange is real, okay? Think about it like this. You go to a restaurant, you pay someone money for the food that you receive. You are exchanging energy. You are providing them money, which is also comes with energy, and in return, you're giving a service, which is food, which is also energy. So it is an exchange of goods and services in order to create more abundance. So if you're wanting to create abundance in your life, send out some good energy and then receive some back, right? When you go out to the store, give someone a compliment, hold the door open, leave a tip, whatever it is for you. Exchanging that energy is truly and genuinely going to attract more abundance into your life, because what happens is every time you give, you receive more back. And it's not about always having to give money, because we're not always in that position to just go and give money all the time, and that's understandable, and Spirit's not asking nor requiring that. But what we can give is our energy, our love, our good vibes, our positivity. Simply giving somebody a smile can really change their whole day, even not even to be dramatic, but like someone's whole life. So being happy, being joyful, not getting angry if someone takes your parking spot, right? Instead, sending them love, understand that maybe they really needed that parking spot, and then moving about your day. That's a hard thing to do, right? But it's an energy exchange. Understand that you being kind to someone, you holding the door open, is exchanging positive energy. You might not get it right back in that current moment, but maybe you go to Starbucks and you get your drink for free kind of vibe. So giving out positive vibes means you get some back, I promise. Might not happen immediately, but it does happen. The last one of these cards you got today is Winter. Take care of your needs. Pile number 2, y'all are all about self-care and self-love, period, okay? Potion, remember to practice self-love. Mural, be your own first priority. Winter, take care of your needs. Y'all are people that I feel like you've put yourself, your self-worth, your self-love, and your priorities on the back burner for so long. Oh no, I just dropped all your cards. Oh. These might be out of order because I just dropped all of them, but I feel like you are someone who's put your own desires, priorities, needs, interests on the back burner for so long, and Spirit's like, no, all done, okay, all done. It's time to prioritize you. It's time to make you happy. Again, good of all, harm to none. It is time for you to understand that you are deserving of love. You are deserving of happiness. You are deserving of pleasure. You are deserving of, all the amazing things you want in your life. Again, it's beautiful to love and care about others. I'm not trying to tell you it's not. It is so beautiful. It is so magnificent. It's so glorious. But at the same time, you got to prioritize yourself too. All right. You got to prioritize yourself too along the way. The last cards you got today are the Empath's Empowerment Oracle cards. So let's go ahead and see what they have to say. The first card you got is Honor Your Inner Child. Focus on your inner child's needs. Is your inner child afraid or in need of more playtime? Cherish this precious being within you, all right? So you might be called to do some inner child work. This might be because, with that 7 of 9 of Wands, or even with a rewriting your own narrative, this may be something that stems all the way back to childhood. This might be something that occurred when you were a little child, and it's something that is just really affecting you ever since, because when our inner child is wounded, our inner child is hurting, it genuinely and truly affects us as an adult. I think sometimes we really think it doesn't, but my love, it so does. So focusing on your inner child, giving her some healing, seeing what she needs, and seeing what it is you can offer her, whether it's, having some fun, painting, giving yourself some self-care, taking care of your needs. Like, this is part of taking care of your needs. Honoring your inner child, honoring your divine being, letting your inner child have some healing, some love, some fun, some care. That is a part of taking care of your needs, okay? So prioritize that a lot moving forward. The next card you got was embrace your imperfections. Release the idea that you must be without flaws. Humans are imperfect and messy and also miraculous. Simply aim to be the best person possible. Wonderful. If you are someone who's a little hard on yourself, King of Wands in reverse, okay? King of Swords in reverse. If you're someone who's a little bit hard on yourself, it can be really easy to get mad at ourselves when we have imperfections, to wish that we were perfect all the time, but you're not going to be perfect all the time, right? You're going to have negative thoughts, you're going to have negative emotions, you're going to mess up, you're going to screw up, and that's okay. All right, you are beautiful, you are flawed sometimes, you are imperfect, you're messy, but you're also miraculous. Your power, your grace, you're wonderful, you're divine, but we can still be imperfect and be wonderful. All right. So embrace those parts of yourself. Embrace those parts of you, who you are. All right. You don't have to erase this part of yourself. You don't even have to erase the narrative that you had before. It's not about taking back control of your life and erasing all that you were before, but instead taking control of your life and embracing that was a part of your past. That was a part of who you are. Maybe you're someone who loves too deeply. Okay. And maybe that can suck sometimes because you give too much of yourself away, but it's not about being mad about that. It's about embracing those imperfections and seeing, okay, what can I do in this moment though to also prioritize me? You know what I'm saying? The next card you got is release other people's emotions. Ask yourself, is this emotion mine? Exhale uncomfortable feelings that are not yours, that they don't linger in your body. Inhale light and space, especially around this situation that we were talking about there. It's very, very, very important to release other people's opinions, release their own emotions, and make sure that you're not taking them on as your own, all right? An easy way to know if this emotion was yours is, did you feel it before you ran into this person? So say it is your mom or your dad or your family, and their opinion about X, Y, and Z. Did you feel this negative emotion before talking to them? If yes, it might be yours. If no, it's not yours. So release it and let it go. And that's not going to be applicable every single time, but it is an easy way sometimes to see, like, okay, is this mine or am I picking up on someone else's energy? So definitely an important thing to take care of. And again, that goes back to taking care of your own needs. Energetic needs are still needs. The next card you got is center yourself. Take a few deep breaths to regain your center. Now you can approach life from a more mindful place. Beautiful, all right? Get grounded. We love grounding. We love centering. It's very important in order to make, conscious decisions, in order to really take care of ourselves. Being centered is very powerful. I'm going to move down here because I don't feel like moving the candle and messing everything up. And it's like waxed onto the table, but we're just going to move these cards down. So it's going to be a little uneven. I'm sorry about that. The next card you got was practice patience. Press the pause button. Take a day off from being frustrated with yourself or others. Patience reaps great rewards. So not only are we talking about this with your success and all the things you want to manifest in your life, it's obviously very important to practice patience there because you've got divine timing, because we know that this is happening for you, not to you, that it is going to happen when it's meant to happen. And you need to be practice patience with yourself there, but also around the situation with whoever you're needing to defend yourself around. Take a moment off, all right? Take a day off from being frustrated. If you need to not talk to that person for a day, take a day off from them. Allow yourself the time and the space you need to heal and to not take on all of these frustrated emotions with you and let that control the conversation, all right? Being patient with the other people, I know that is hard to do, but if that means taking some time away from them and not being in communication with them for a little bit, that's valid too, all right? Pressing the pause button, taking a day off from being frustrated, from being angry to being upset, it's really going to benefit you. And again, also in the situation of when you're wanting this success, when you're wanting that 10 of Pentacles moment, understand that it's on its way to you, but right now, if you need to take a pause and not think about how fast it's coming and just be in the present moment, allow yourself that time, that space, and honor yourself in that way. The last card you got today is stop sensory overload. If too much is coming at you too fast, decrease your stimulation level. Take a break from people, dim the lights, and savor quietude. Period. Absolutely. That goes hand in hand with practicing practicing patience, okay? It's all right to take some time off. It's okay to say, you know what, I need a day away from you. I need some time to myself. That's valid. Your feelings and emotions are valid. Let yourself heal. Let yourself be in quiet. Let yourself be in, darkness. If you need to like dim the lights, put on just some calming music and really just be with your emotions. That is so valid. Don't let anybody tell you it's not, okay? Especially when it's something you're so passionate about with We Know Which All the Wands. This situation is something you care very deeply about. Allow yourself the time and the space to separate from these feelings, step away from this situation, and really just, be with yourself, savor your own energy, be in quietude, and allow yourself the time you need to rest and heal and grow. All right, pile number 2, I hope this resonated with you. I hope you are aware of all of the beautiful things coming your way very, very soon. And if you were part of that energy that's kind of going through that 7 and 9 of Wands and Lovers energy, please know that I love you and I'm here for you, and your guides are here for you as well. So call upon Archangel Ariel if it's hard to set these boundaries, and just really understand that there's a beauty and a power to taking time away from yourself, saying no, and really giving yourself the time you need to heal. All right, pile number 2, I love you so much and I'm so grateful for you. If this resonated with you, please leave a comment down below and let me know. Commenting, subscribing, giving a thumbs up, and turning on your notification bells helps me and my channel grow so much. So thank you so much to those of you who have done so. And if you have not yet, please do not forget to do so. On this channel, I do accept tips and donations at Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App, none of which are ever required nor expected, just received with so much joy, love, and gratitude. And it's just a way for you to kind of help out and support your creators. But I will, keep pushing out content for free as long as I'm able to do so. All right, so thank you so much, everyone who's left a tip and a donation. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. I love you, cuties, so, so, so much. Thank you for sharing your time and your energy and just being here with me today. I love you so much, and always remember to show others love, show your light, and shine so bright. And I will see you, cutie patooties, for my next video. Goodbye. All right, pile number 3 with angel number 222 and the beautiful color white to tune into our candle magic here today. Hi, hello, welcome. I hope you are doing well. As a reminder, we're just tuning into an urgent message from Spirit that they need you to hear today. But before we go ahead and get started, I want to give a few shout outs here. First of all, I want to give a huge shout out to Gabrielle for gifting us these beautiful candles. Thank you so much, Gabrielle, for making this video possible today, as well as Nanda, who gifted us the Candle Magic for Beginners. I love this book so much and I'm so grateful to you. So thank you so much to Nanda and Gabrielle for these amazing, amazing gifts. So let's go ahead and get started. Because I am kind of new still to candle magic, color magic, as well as angel numbers, we're going to be using quite a few references here today. The first we're going to be using is Joanne's Sacred Scribes, which is sacredscribesangelnumbers.blogspot.com, just to learn a little bit more about the angel numbers because I'm not super sure. So, all right. Angel number 222. All right, this is all about influences of faith and trust, encouragement, attainment, success, adaptability, diplomacy, cooperation, duality, service and duty, balance and harmony, selflessness, faith and trust, and your divine life purpose and soul mission. All right, all about purpose and mission here. This has to do with balance, manifesting miracles, and new auspicious and timely opportunities. Angel number 222 encourages you to take a balanced, harmonious, and peaceful stance in all areas of your life. The message here is to keep the faith and stand strong in your personal truth. Angel number 222 tells you that everything will turn out for the best in the long term. Do not put your energies into negativity. Be aware that all is being worked out by Spirit for the highest good of all involved. And it's reminding you to keep up the good work you're doing, as the evidence of your manifestations are in fact coming into fruition. 222 is a message of faith and trust from your angels. Remember that nothing happens by chance and everything happens for a reason. Maintain a positive attitude and you will find that everything will have positive results, and you will receive abundant blessings and divine right timing. All right, so a beautiful message right off the bat. So you might be someone who is ready to kind of manifest something into your reality, manifest something into being, and that might be the reason you picked on this pile here today. 222 is also all about duality and harmony, so I think it's going to be interesting to see what your reading has to say. All right, now let's go ahead and look at the beautiful candle magic here. You chose the color white, so let's go ahead and see what it has to say. All right. The absence of color makes white one of the strongest colors for spell work and beyond. The color is connected to the spiritual realm, innocence, wonder, purity, and new beginnings. White is sacred to Hathor, Saradwen, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, Saradwen, Isis, Shango, and the triple goddess, and connected to the moon and all 5 elements, earth, water, fire, air, and spirit. Since it is the same color as milk, white is often linked to light, fertility, and nourishment. And many folk magic practices, white is known as a highly symbolic color of goodness and balance. Interesting that we got balance again. White is also the color of bone, linking it with death and structure, like balance, right? The color of snow, white can be used to freeze over other energies or disturbances and as a protection from outside forces. In general, you can think of the color white as a blank canvas, ready to be transformed. It is the early beginning and the end. White candles can be utilized in spells for clarity, protection, meditation, and angel magic. Light a white candle to attract inspiration and creativity or create a sacred space, all right? So really just a plethora of opportunities here for you, pile number 3, with the color white and angel number 222. However, the reoccurring theme in both were the message of duality. So let's go ahead and see what your reading has to say. We're going to go ahead and light your candle up real quick. Chloe actually, oh my gosh, I messed up. Chloe taught me this trick to light the bottom of your candle and get it a little bit, get the wax a little bit soft so that way it stays stable in its holder. So there you go, your candle is lit. Let's go ahead and see what your message is here today. The first card we got here today is actually from the Angel Guide Oracle cards. These were gifted to us by Laura. Laura, thank you so much for these beautiful cards. Let's go ahead and see what they have to say. I also picked these cards, like this specific one, as kind of like the message, the overarching theme of what your guides kind of want you to hear and what the core of your message is here today. And you got take a step back, all right? I am going to go ahead and read the book for you for this one, but in general, I kind of feel like maybe you're someone who's very action oriented. Maybe you have a lot you want to achieve in life or just a lot of things you want to get done. And while that is absolutely beautiful and valid, absolutely valid, I feel like right now Spirit is saying it actually might be a more favorable time to actually just kind of take a step back and really review all aspects of the situation before moving forward. But let's go ahead and see what it has to say. Take a step back. Your angels are guiding you to take a step back and reflect before proceeding further. There is an excitable and action-oriented energy around you at this time, period. But you are being encouraged to review the situation before making any moves. Remember that you are a sensitive being, and should the correct steps and intentions not be lined up, you can open yourself up to harsh energies or a situation that could be limiting to your growth. In order to have the best experiences and a positive outcome, take some time now to meditate on your actions, intentions, visions, and goals. Call in your angels and invite them to guide you to make decisions that will be supportive for your expansion and highest good. When we try to rush ahead and force something to happen, we can often miss signals, signs, and messages that are encouraging us to change course. If you have a big decision to make now, or are in the midst of moving a project forward, your angels are encouraging you to take a step back and breathe. What is for you won't go by you. Okay, let me reread that sentence. What is for you won't go by you. I think that is so important to remember. Pile number 3, I'm going to keep reading, but this is something I hear all the time from people when I did even personal readings. Is like, Liv, you know, like you're telling me to wait and to like bide my time and just like, you know, really think things through. But what if I take too long and the opportunity is gone tomorrow? This is something that I personally struggle with all the time. Is like, what if the opportunity is gone? But something to keep in mind is that if it's for you, it will be there for you, okay? If it's for you, it will not go by you. It's not just going to pass by while you're taking time to think about this. Your angels are encouraging you to step into the energy of trust. When you do so, you will draw universal energy in to support you. If you have concerns about another person or a relationship, this card is guiding you to draw back and respect the space of others. Let this be a time of self-care and self-awareness. And when you step back, you let the universe step in, all right? So all about trusting, all about, you know, understanding that this is happening in divine timing. Whoop, that was my wife. She's making a pizza for me right now, okay? All about divine timing for divine timing for a divine reason. But it doesn't mean that that's easy. So be gentle to yourself along this process, but really understanding that if you're wanting to move forward, you have an awesome opportunity. I'm not saying you can't, but it's just a really beneficial time from your spirit guides are telling you this to just kind of like sit, wait, think about your opportunities, really sit with your opportunities and see what it is you're actually being called to do, right? Because like they were saying, if we're like rushing ahead, we might actually miss messages that it's time to wait or that there might be something better out there for us, okay? So let's go ahead and move forward. Today we are using the Angel Wisdom Tarot cards here. Let's go ahead and see what they have to say. The first card you got is Transformation, as well as Wise Counsel. The next card you got is the Two of Cups here, the Hermit in reverse, and the Page of Wands. Let me just adjust and shift everyone a tiny bit, shall we? All right, so I mean, right off the bat, you have quite a few majors coming in here today. I think actually the most majors of any pile here today. I think maybe the only majors. No, I think pile 1 had a major as well, but definitely the most majors showing up. So what this is showing me right off the bat is that your guides are very loud. They really want to talk to you. So definitely, if you're willing, definitely be ready to listen. Okay, with the Transformation showing up first, but then the Page of Wands being here at the end, I think this is very beautiful. I know that sometimes we can see the Transformation, which is also more commonly known as the Tower in tarot. We see this card and we often initially feel fear, right? Which is why the author actually decided to change the name, is because this is not a fear-provoking card. At least it's not meant to be. The Transformation card is actually the card of beautiful, powerful change. That's what this is all about. This is about bringing changes into your life, powerful revelations, breaking free of old cycles, breaking free of what does not serve you so that you can move forward, all right? So that you can move forward. So if you have not yet gone through an experience that has helped you realize things and bring about revelations, you might in the near future. And it's not something to fear, but something to understand that if something happens, say for example, you say, I don't even know an example that's not going to like make you feel overwhelmed right now. I don't know why, but say for example, you stub your toe, okay? Maybe you stubbing your toe requires you to not go on that run today, and instead you sit at home and you think and you meditate, and during this thinking period, during this meditation, you have a 1 in a million idea, okay? That's a silly example, but whatever it is for you, something might come up that might be like a tower moment to you. It might be something that shakes your world a bit, but look at what is being provided around you during that time, and how can you see from the bigger picture there, all right? Really just understand that all they're saying here is that change is to be brought about. Change is to be brought about. And then we really end over here with the Page of Wands, which is just such a positive, encouraging, and creative card, okay? So let's go ahead and keep going. You have the Wise Counsel here, otherwise known as the Hierophant. And I know a lot of people don't like the Hierophant because it can seem religious, but that's not what we're talking about here. All right, you have to remember that you got the color white as well as angel number 222, which was all about divine unity, right? It was all about divine guidance. It was all about just like endless possibilities, really, like endless possibilities. You have the reality to create your world. You have the reality to create your life the way you want it to be. And for some reason, I felt the need to say that. It doesn't have anything to do with what I was going to say, but I mean, period. Okay. The Wise Counsel card, I feel like, is coming in here to really help you understand that the divine is here to help you whenever you need it. I know that that's like a, yeah, of course, duh, but sometimes I don't hear them kind of vibe. But your guides are saying, I'm here, call upon us. All right. Ask the divine for help and trust that the answers will come. Same message with 222 and the color white, and with take a step back, all right? Ask your guides for help and understand that the answers will come. Ask for help and understand that they want to help you, they want to guide you, they want to assist you, but you first have to ask. Our guides can't step in and provide us with what we need to be provided if we don't ask, right? And understanding that when you ask for help, the way you receive it might not be in the way you expected it. So really be open to interpretation, be open to the way your guides want to deliver this message to you. I see that with the Two of Cups here, that this is just a very favorable time, and also actually a message I'm getting if you were with take a step back, if this had to do with a relationship, if maybe you have 2 eligible suitors, or maybe you just are kind of wanting a connection, a friendship, just a sweet, cute vibe in your life. This doesn't have to be romantic, but this could just be a connection. You're hoping to have a friendship, a loved one, a lover, whatever it looks like for you. They're just saying don't rush into it, okay? Don't rush into this relationship. Don't rush into this friendship. Don't rush into this connection. Take it with time and ease and grace so you can fully see everything clearly. And that way you don't put rose-colored glasses on when they don't need to be there, all right? But I understand that you might be feeling really happy and you want to develop a connection, and Spirit's not saying you're not going to. They're just saying don't rush into it, all right? Don't rush into it. And that's just a very specific message there, okay? It's a minor. This might not be for everyone, but if that's for you, take it and take what resonates and leave what doesn't. The Hermit in reverse, babe. I see the Hermit in reverse as almost like you're ignoring or denying that time for yourself. And sometimes when we deny that time for ourselves to heal, to think, to wait and to take a step back, we're almost sometimes forced into those periods. For example, for me, my guides were telling me long before everything that happened in May that I needed time off, that I needed to prioritize myself. I didn't listen. They broke my laptop and gave me COVID. You know what I'm saying? But that happened for me. I definitely am not upset about that. I think it happened for my highest good. However, sometimes when we resist resting so dearly, we sometimes are forced to rest. So definitely take this on your own time and choose to do so, okay? Because you are being called to go within. Why? Because Spirit is trying to help you see things that you can't see if you rush forward. I know you're excited. The Page of Wands literally says enthusiastic, optimistic, creative, and impatient, okay? I know you're excited. I know you want to go, you want to start, you want to move, you want to grow, you want to push forward, and they're not saying you're not going to, especially if it's an idea or an opportunity, especially if it's an opportunity, okay? If you just got a job opportunity, if you just got a relationship opportunity, if you just got a travel opportunity, they're not saying not to take it, but they're saying to wait, at least wait a week, see how you feel, wait 3 days, all right, and just see how you feel in 3 days, because if you rush forward, you won't be able to see the clear answers, all right? And it's just so important to take that time, because when we're excited about something, or when we're even in fear, even if you look at it that way, if you're excited about something, you're often not fully thinking something always through. And if you're in fear, you're often just thinking from a place of fear and lack of, oh my gosh, if I don't take this now, I'm never going to have this opportunity again. Lack or fear of, oh my gosh, if I don't take this now, nothing good is going to come my way. Those are valid feelings, and let yourself feel them, but as best as you can, don't rush into something. I know you're excited and you are going to have whatever it is you're wanting to receive, but understand that you need to receive it in the best possible way. Don't rush Spirit. Don't force Spirit to move faster than it needs to, okay? The next cards we have for you today are the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle cards. The first one you got is number 11, paint the sun back in your sky with sun, okay? Right off the bat, you did get number 11. So if you were called to listen to pile 1111, maybe do so as well. All right, but once you go through a transformation, once you go through kind of a heavy period in your life, it can be easy to look at things glass half empty, maybe glass half fear, okay? Afraid of missing out on an opportunity, afraid of, if I don't take this, nothing good will happen, those kind of vibes. And we understand that, Spirit sees that. But when you're going through that transformation and they understand that it's hard and it hurts, it's very important afterwards, however, to prioritize your happiness again. Prioritize your joy. Paint the sun back in your sky. Do something that makes you feel alive. Do something that makes you feel awake. Do something that makes you feel creative. Because as hard as this was to go through, as valid as your feelings were during this time, you're out of it now. All right, you're out of it now and you're ready to find joy again. And if you need help doing so, call upon Sandalafon. He's the one who really wants to help in this situation. He's who's talking to me. All right, so allow yourself to ask for help and allow yourself to be joyful again. Allow yourself to look at the life with glass half full eyes. Allow yourself to look at the positive opportunities that are all around you, and understanding that if that person's not willing to wait, they're not the right person. person. And if that situation's not there when you get back, then it wasn't meant for you. Looking at things positively with joy and love and gratitude rather than fear of worry and loss. The next card we got is number 43, Spaceship. Don't be afraid to sing, all right? So beautiful. Don't be afraid to sing. I just feel like for you, pile number 2, or pile number 222, pile number 3, angel number 222. I feel like your guides are wanting you to come back to yourself first before moving forward. I feel like you might be someone that during this transformation, you may have lost yourself a bit. You may have lost yourself. You may have, become very action oriented, which is not a bad thing. All right, not a bad thing. But I feel like you may have lost yourself a tiny bit. You may have lost your sense of what it is you actually want from life. And you're kind of very focused on just what you need to do to survive right now. The word survivor mentality is coming through, and your guides want you to come back to you. Come back to you, come back to your body, come back to who you are. Paint the sun back in your sky. Don't be afraid to sing, right? Getting in touch with your own energy, your own emotions, your own connections, your own feelings, your own beauty, your own grace, your own divine power, right? Fill your cup up first before you go fill somebody else's up. And love is in the air. There is positive energy surrounding you. All right, so finding those people in which you feel safe to sing, finding those people in which you feel safe to connect with. But it's really about right now coming back to you before you kind of give yourself to anyone else or to another situation, a career, a friendship, an opportunity, what have you. Then you got number 23, confidence. It comes with time and practice. Yeah. All right. It's not easy to, tell somebody, you know what, I need some time to think about this. It's not easy to even tell yourself that. It takes trusting in the universe. It takes being confident in your intuition and in your knowing. And that is not something that happens immediately. Okay. That's something that comes with time. It's something that comes with practice. So be okay if it doesn't happen right away. All right. When you go in this hermit mode, maybe some fears or worries might come up and you might be being a little hard on yourself. Be gentle to yourself, okay? Confidence comes with time. Confidence and trusting the universe comes with time and patience and practice, and also like building up those trust exercises, right? So if you need to trust the universe, start with something small. Universe, I trust that you will work out this situation. Maybe you lost your hair tie. Universe, I trust that you will show me this or something better, right? And if that opportunity comes up, you start to build that trust again with the universe. You can also build up trust with yourself by doing the same thing. I trust that today I'm going to do something that brings me love and joy. I'm going to do something creative that lights me up and gets me excited. And when you commit to that, when you follow through with that, you build trust within yourself, you build confidence within yourself, and it gets easier over time, I promise. The last one of these cards you got is number 20, lighthouse. Don't doubt your worth. Yeah. All right, don't doubt your worth. For some of you tuning in here, pile number 222, angel number 222, pile number 3. For some of you tuning in here, I just feel like there is this fear. I feel a fear of like loss, a fear of losing, a fear of not being good enough, a fear of, well, Liv, if I don't take this opportunity, they're just going to find someone better. They shouldn't have even trusted me in the first place. It's almost like I'm getting this feeling that you feel like whatever opportunity came your way, it was a once in a lifetime thing because this doesn't come around for you very often. Say it is a relationship or a friendship. Maybe you feel like if you miss out on this relationship, they're just going to go find somebody better because why would they like me in the first place kind of vibes. And Spirit is saying no. All right, you are a treat. You are a whole ass meal, okay? You are amazing. You are talented. You are divine. You are spectacular. You are worthy. You are power. You are grace. Like, you are absolutely incredible. You are incredible, pile number 3. You are worthy. You are valuable. You are always enough. You don't need to settle. You don't need to think that they're, settling for you. Absolutely not. Whether it's a relationship or whether it's a friendship or whether it's a job opportunity, they are not settling by choosing you. They are winning the fucking lottery, okay? And it's time for you to see that, my love. Like I was saying, Spirit really wants you to come back to yourself before moving forward and really building up that love and trust within yourself. I also think it's kind of cool that 3 of these cards, these people have blue hair. The sun one has blue hair, the mermaids have blue hair, and so does the lighthouse. So maybe you're someone who wants to color your hair. Do it, babe. All right, let's go ahead and see the next cards. We have the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards here. The first card you got is Stag, Trust and Thrive. I feel like we've had so many cards today that are all about trusting in the divine, trusting in the universe, but also trusting in yourself. That's just echoed here. All right, it's just echo. They really want you to trust. I know that that comes with time though. Okay, so be gentle to yourself if you don't feel like trusting right away. No one is telling you have to. All right, and trusting that, like we were saying with the take a step back, if it's meant for you, it won't pass you by. If it's meant for you, it won't pass you by. That is such a hard thing to accept, a hard thing to understand, and a hard thing to believe. So if you're having a hard time believing that, understandable, but really just building that trust with yourself and the trust with spirit that's like, okay, if this is meant for me, then it'll be there when I'm ready for it to be there. You know what I'm saying? The next card you got is Sun. Enjoy success and happiness. Is that what that card? Bestie, that's what that card is literally called. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I didn't even notice that. That makes me want to freaking cry my eyeballs out. Do y'all see? Wow, so beautiful. All right, Sun, you got two suns here. Enjoy success and happiness and paint the sun back in your life, my love. Y'all have been going through it. You need some happiness. You need to fill up your cup, if you will. It is time for you to prioritize you. Fill up your cup, fill up your energetic cup, if you will. I feel like it's been running empty. Sing your songs, dance your dance. All right, do whatever it is that brings you joy. You are deserving of feeling happy. You are deserving of feeling content, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise. During this time of waiting and contemplation, it's not like you have to just wait and sit and be sad about the fact that you can't say yes right away. This time of waiting is for you to really see things clearly. So during this time of waiting, say it's a job opportunity, during the 3-day wait period or however long you can wait, allow yourself to have fun, allow yourself to be silly, allow yourself to be goofy, tap into your pure innocence, tap into your inner child, tap into your divine being, tap into your deep consciousness, and allow yourself to feel happy, to feel joy, and that will raise your vibrations and help you see things so clearly. Okay, the next card you got is Oracle. Wait for important information. Period. Wait for important information. Another card saying, please wait. All right, don't rush this. Don't rush this. Why? Because there either is something better that you can't quite see yet, or there's information that you don't have yet that you need to have in order to make a conscious decision. I do feel like with the Oracle and the Wise Counsel card, the information is going to be given to you directly through either like a channel or a message, or intuitive hits through meditation with the Hermit. I believe that this information is not going to be like hidden information that you're gonna have to search for. I mean, of course, unless you don't rest, but I feel like this information is going to come to you very, very clearly once you allow yourself to relax, to release, to dive into your spiritual aspects of yourself, to dive into your Wise Counsel and your Hermit energy, and tune into meditation, tune into your spiritual abilities, and allow yourself to heal that way. The messages are going to come through very clearly because you are actually the Oracle in this scenario here, okay? The next card you got is Druid. Hold the space. You know what? The pure message I get with this is hold space for you. Okay, hold space, and always honestly hold space, as in hold, pause, wait. And I know that is so frustrating. I feel you getting frustrated, and I understand, but just allow yourself that time. Also, both of these people have snakes on their arm, so snakes might be a very spiritual animal for you. So allow yourself, if you see them recently or if you see them in the near future, allow yourself to receive their beautiful messages, okay? But hold space for you to rest, to heal, to recover, to retreat, to dive deeper within. All right, hold space for you to find your worth. Hold space for you to allow yourself to paint the sun back in your sky. I know that often we expect others to hold space for us, which is a valid expectation, but some things we forget to do is to hold space for ourselves, and that is so much more, so just as if not more valuable, okay? Because you gotta hold space for yourself first. That way people know that, how do I word this? holding space for yourself is like demanding that you deserve to be held space for. Like, I don't know how to word this, right? When you know your worth, other people start to see it too, is basically what I'm trying to say. But the person that's most important for you to hold space first and foremost is yourself, is your pure essence, is your, you know, your energy. So hold the space for you first and foremost, to allow yourself to cry, heal, retreat, wait, and let yourself receive those divine messages. The next card you got is Sky Father, trust in the unknown. You got 2 cards about trust. Well, multiple cards about trust, but you got another card about trust, okay? They're wanting you to trust. Sky Father also represents like the heavens, if you will. So trusting in the divine, trust, okay? Trust the universe, okay? Trust that this is all happening for a reason. And again, if it's meant to be there for you, it will be there for you, regardless of if you need a minute to think about it, all right? It will. It just will, all right? So trust the universe. If you're having a hard time trusting, call upon Sandalphon and call upon Sky Father. Say, Sky Father, God, heaven, you know, spirit, whoever you like to communicate with, the universe, please help me see that this is happening for me. Please help me trust in the unknown. All right. The last cards we're using here today are the Empath Empowerment Oracle cards. The first card you got is Find Your Purpose. When you feel like you don't fit into this world, remember that you are here to help create a better one. Your tender heart is a treasure. Aww. All right. So some of you tuning in here might feel like you've been trying to find your purpose. You're like, Liv, what the heckaroonie do you think I've been doing? I haven't just been wanting to, you know, do nothing. I'm trying to find my purpose, okay? That's what I just heard from one of you. You're so freaking cute. Oh my God, I love you guys. All right, but find your purpose. That's what you're really being called to do right now. And I know that sometimes that might seem like it's through this opportunity or the situation, but sometimes that also comes through meditation, through receiving, you know, oracle messages, through receiving spiritual, divine knowledge, through allowing yourself to tune into who your true vessel is, to, you know, communicating with you, allowing yourself to thrive. That is also a way for us to find our soul's purpose. Your tender heart is a treasure. So give yourself the space, hold space, babe, but hold it for you, okay? Hold space for yourself to do what it is you need to do to heal, to grow, and to continue blooming. The next card you got is Stop Sensory Overload. If too much is coming at you too fast, decrease your stimulation level, take a break from people, dim the lights, and savor quietude. Another card just letting you know it's okay to stop and rest, okay? It is okay to stop and rest. The next card you got is Energize Yourself with the Weather. Enjoy the warm sunshine, the wind in the streets, the cleansing rain, or the clarity after a snowstorm. This will increase your aliveness. I saw something the other day that I think her Instagram handle is Goddess Activation, or I know on like Spotify she just goes by Activation, and I am forgetting her name right now, but she posted something that was basically about how she feels like the weather updates are like the divine feminine's mood swings, basically, or like their moods fluctuating, and how she just like loves celebrating all aspects of the weather. And that like really inspired me, because the weather is like spirit, the divine universe, showing their moods, showing their emotion, right? A rainbow is pure joy. Rain is so cleansing, and it brings life to the ground, to the trees, to the plants around you. It's also so cleansing. The sun gives us codes. The snow brings us, you know, a time of rest and healing. Like, there's so much that the different like times of weather brings to you, and it's so beneficial to just dance in all of those beautiful energies, because they all hold something different. So if you're called to do so, definitely tune in with that. The next card I also just got a message that that's another way you're going to be able to receive, you know, more information about what's currently going on. The next card you got is Be a Comfort to Yourself. Comfort is an inside job. This, bestie, that's what I just was saying. Sorry, I'm like glitching, because I was just saying hold the space for you, right? You have to hold the space for you first before expecting someone else to do so. I mean, you don't have to, but you're going to receive it better, okay? Speak to yourself in a loving, positive way. Comfort is an inside job. Do something that nourishes you. Know in this moment all is well, okay? Comfort is an inside job. It starts starts with you. It starts with you. I know that might be frustrating to hear, but it is so true. Comforting starts with you. I mean, it's not a bad thing to also want to receive comfort from other people at all, but it's also incredibly important to comfort yourself, self-soothing, you know, being gentle to yourself, being kind to yourself, being there for yourself, allowing yourself to feel, allowing yourself to cry, holding space. All right, it starts with you. The next card you got is look at the stars. Look how they shine for you, period. Look up and remember that you are but a tiny speck in a large, mysterious universe. Let the magic of the stars connect to you to your own special magic. And you got the Sky Father, which is literally in the stars. All right, look to the stars. Remember that you are a tiny speck in a large, mysterious universe, okay? This is a good card to come up to remind us that even when things feel impossible, even when things feel so difficult, that we are a small speck in a giant universe, and that there's so many opportunities. The reason I say that is because there's so many opportunities. This one person that you're hopefully, or that you're maybe hopefully wishing that will come into your life, or this one job opportunity, it's one of many. This person is one of many. You like not taking this opportunity right away is not saying that it's never going to come again. It's only saying that if it wasn't meant for you, then something better is along the way. All right, there are so many opportunities, there's so many people, there's so much magic, there's so much possibility, there's so much opportunity. Don't limit yourself, okay? You live in an infinite universe. Don't limit yourself to what you can receive. The last card you got here today is let yourself receive support, period. It's often easier for empaths to give than to receive. Allow others to support you. Experience the pleasure of their caring energy. Like we were saying, it's not a bad thing to want to receive love and support from others, but it does start with yourself. A message I just got from looking at this card, though, is that this is actually a loud message from your spirit guides, that they are there for you and they want to hold you. They want to hold you in their arms and let you just kind of cry on their shoulders. So if you relate to that, if you resonate with that, definitely do so, okay? Let yourself cry on their shoulders. Let yourself lean on Sky Father and ask them for help. Let yourself receive all of the beauty, the messages, the energy, the support, the love from Gaia, from Spirit, from the universe, from Sky Father that they have to give you, all right? Pile number 3, angel number 222. I hope this resonated with you. I know it's annoying and unfortunate to wait, but trust me that it's going to be very beneficial for you. And if this opportunity goes away, then it was not the one for you, and something much better is along the line. All right, I hope this resonated with you. If it did, please leave a comment down below and let me know. Commenting, subscribing, giving a thumbs up, and turning on your notification bell help me out so much. So thank you so much to everyone who has done that, and if you haven't, please don't forget to do so. On this channel, I do accept tips and donations at Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App, none of which are ever required or ever expected, just received with so much joy, love, and gratitude. So thank you so much to everyone who has left me a tip or donation. It means the world to me. Pile number 3, I love you. I adore you, and I'm so grateful for you. Thank you for sharing your time and your energy with me here today, and I hope to see you again for my next video. As always, remember to show others love, show your light, and shine so bright, and I will see you cuties very soon. Goodbye. All right, pile number 4, last and definitely not least. So it is actually the next day when I am filming this pile for you, because yesterday it started storming and it was getting very late into the evening, and I just really wanted to give you my freshest and best energy. So if you notice the lighting is different, that some things might be set up different, that is the reason why. But I just really wanted to make sure, like I said, I gave you my fresh energy for your reading today. So let's go ahead and get started. Pile number 4, angel number 333. I am so excited about this. Before we get started, I do need to say a few gratitudes, okay? First of all, I want to give a huge shout out to Gabrielle for gifting us these candles. Thank you so much, Gabrielle, if you are watching, for this beautiful gift and for allowing this video to be possible. Another huge shout out also goes to Nanda, who gives us the Candle Magic for Beginners, which is what we're going to use to really tune into the candles and the color magic today. So thank you both so much. I am so grateful for you. So because I am pretty new to, you know, candle magic, color magic, as well as, you know, synchronicities. And what I mean by new is that I just, even though I've known about them for a while, I don't, you know, spend time learning the expertise. So I want to just be very sure that I'm giving you all the correct information. So we're going to be using the candle magic for beginners to kind of tap into the color magic. And then for the angel number, I'm actually using Joanne's Sacred Scribes. This is my favorite location to go to for angel numbers. I just feel like she does a really good job explaining them. So if you want to check out this website, it's sacredscribesangelnumbers.blogspot.com. All right. Number 3 relates to encouragement, assistance, communication, freedom, exuberance, inspiration, creativity, easygoing, the visionary, energy, growth, expansion, broad-minded thinking, optimism, adventurous, non-confrontational, psychic ability, sensitivity, youthfulness, enlivening, imagination. All right, it goes on, but we're just going to touch on those 3 there. Number 3 is the essence of the Trinity, mind, body, and spirit, and is the threefold nature of divinity. Number 3 symbolizes the presence of growth and signifies that there is a synthesis present, that imagination and an outpouring of energy is in action. Wow, I cannot read right now. Number 3 represents the principle of increase, expansion, growth, abundance on the physical, emotional, mental, financial, and spiritual levels. All right. Number 3 also resonates with the Ascended Masters. Angel number 333 tells you that Ascended Masters are near you. They have responded to your prayers and wish to help and assist you in your endeavors and with serving your life purpose and soul mission. Angel number 333 encourages you to be creative, social, and communicative, and use your natural abilities and talents to empower yourself and uplift and enlighten others, as your light-working abilities and life mission are to be utilized for the good of all. Keep a positive attitude about yourself, others, and the world in general in order to manifest peace, love, and harmony. Have faith in humanity as a whole and the future of our world. Live your truths and express yourself with clarity, purpose, and love, and be a positive light to others. All right. I know that right now, hearing something like, oh, be really hopeful about humanity can be actually very hard to hear, because let's be honest, at least here in the United States, and I'm just going to say like around the world, so much is going on at this moment that it's hard to be hopeful for humanity. So, I mean, it definitely is a positive thing. And like they said, like that's how we bring about peace, but just take that with ease, okay? Really what I got from that pile number 4 with angel number 333, it's all about like tuning into your soul, your mission, your life's purpose through creativity, allowing yourself to fully express yourself. It's all about psychic abilities and your Ascended Masters being here for you. So definitely, if you are someone that clicked on this pile, you might already have an Ascended Master that you like to work with. And if not, there are definitely some present here today. So that's very exciting. And these Ascended Masters are here to help you on your life's purpose, help you on this journey, and to remind you that you are not alone, all right? And they really want you to tune into your spiritual and psychic abilities and use those for the good of all and harm to none. Let's go ahead and read what the color blue signifies when it comes to candles. Blue is an ethereal color that connects to the heavenly and the divine. The heavenly and divine. Man, I cannot read to you today, pile number 4, or talk, apparently. Blue is sacred to Zeus, Yemaya, Mary, and Nut, the Egyptian goddess of the sky and heavens. Blue's associated element is water. Blue candles can be used in magic workings to promote strength and healing spells. Blue also neutralizes intense vibrations and can be used to induce a sense of peace and tranquility, which makes it a popular candle for house cleansing and energy work. Blue novena or pull-out candles can be used to petition saints and deities for specific workings. Interesting, okay? So this is all about the heavenly, divine, all right, magical workings to promote strength and healing, all right? So if you clicked on this candle, maybe you are someone who is desiring to be more closely connected to the gods, the heaven, the divine, or maybe you already are, and that's just a reminder that they're here for you and with you. And if not, this could definitely just be them telling you, hi, here I am. Let me communicate with you, okay? So let's go ahead and light your candle here. Beautiful. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. The first deck we are using is one of my favorite decks. These are the Angel Guide Oracle cards by Kyle Gray. These were actually gifted to us from Laura. Laura, if you are watching, thank you, thank you, thank you. Seriously, I'm obsessed with these cards and I'm just so grateful for you. So thank you for this beautiful gift. If you are watching, thank you and we love you. All right, let's go ahead and see. When I picked this card, anytime I pick a card that's under either a crystal or, you know, in the pick a card portion, I'm really setting the energy to that card that's like the core of your message, what it is you really need to hear, and that's why it draws you to that pile. So this I read as like the core of your message or the root, the deepening of your message. And you got expect miracles. Yes, pile number 4. Okay, what a beautiful card. I think I'm actually being called to read this, but I'm going to give you my little message first. I feel like for some people tuning in to today's reading, to today's pile, maybe stuff has been kind of going rocky for you. And I feel like Spirit just needs to give you a message of encouragement. So full transparency, I really do feel like today's reading for you, pile number 4, is going to be a bit of encouragement. If that's not what you're currently looking for, if you're looking for something a bit more in depth, maybe listen to another pile afterwards as well. But Spirit just kind of wants to hype you up. I feel like they want to encourage you. I feel like they want you to look at things from like a brighter point of view or a more excited point of view. But let's go ahead and read the card for the book for this one, because I don't know that I've ever actually read the book, so I want to read this for this card. Miracles occur naturally. They are always ready to unfold. Your angels are encouraging you to prepare yourself for them now. A miracle does not have to be an extravagant change in circumstances. It can be a simple shift of energy that creates a wave of love in your life. If you need something positive to happen, or you are praying hard for something, this card brings you the message that something exciting and healing is about to unfold. I'm going to pause there for a second, right? Because the blue candle was all about healing. So I might definitely be tuning into someone who either is desiring healing or that's something that you wish to bring more into your life. And that Spirit is saying that you are definitely ready to receive that, okay? In order to help this along, you are being guided by your angels to recognize and honor your own worth. Realize that you are absolutely worthy of miracles, and they will unfold in your life. Your entire life has been brought together by miracles. They are happening all the time. And the miracle that you need isn't a difficult one, because in the hands of the divine, anything is possible. Okay, what is so powerful about that is that I was watching The Secret again. I watch it like once every couple years. And I was watching The Secret again last night, and I picked up on something I don't think I've listened to the first like 3 or 4 times I've watched it, which was that there is no like big task to Spirit or to the universe, right? It's all the same. Asking Spirit for $1 million or asking Spirit for a free cup of Starbucks or a free cup of coffee, is the same magnitude, because the universe doesn't struggle. It grows effortlessly. It doesn't strain to grow grass. You know what I'm saying? Like it just does things effortlessly. So for us asking something, it's not about what size it is. The only person who places a weight on how big or how small that is us as humans, right? We're like, oh, well, that's a big thing to ask for, so it's going to take a lot longer, rather than being like, oh, that's an easy thing like a cup of coffee that can probably happen in the next week. We are the ones that put that timeline. We're the ones that decide the magnitude of it. To Spirit, there is no big or small gift. It's just a gift, right? And so whatever it is that's going on in your life, whether it be big or small, please know that it is worthy and that your guides hear you. And if you think your ask is too big, again, good or harm to none. If you think your ask is too big, please know that it is not. All right, say you want a new job or something, and you think that right now in the economy with whatever's going on, that's too big of an ask, that's not as feasible. No, all right, you deserve to receive this. Nothing is too big, nothing is too impossible. Let's go ahead and pull some more cards for you. That is my watch going off. I don't know why it does this. I have it on Do Not Disturb, but it's still happening. The next cards we're using are the Angel Wisdom Tarot by Radley Valentine. So let's go ahead and see what they have to say. The first card you got is the Page of Wands. Yes to new beginnings. We love to see it. All right, the Dreamer. Okay, before I even pull any more cards for you, pile number 4, angel number 333, I just want to address the elephant in the room, which is new beginnings, okay? Aces are, or the ones, are always about like kind of new opportunities, new beginnings, a really big blessing coming your way, the start of something new, and then have that being paired with the Dreamer right here, which in the modern or typical tarot is known as the Fool, is such a prosperous message telling you that whatever it is, oh my gosh, they're also both Metatron, sorry. Okay, sorry, I got distracted. Whatever it is you're wanting to manifest, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I just got me so excited. Whatever it is you're wanting to manifest, whatever it is you're wanting to do, Spirit is telling you that now is a really beautiful time to take that leap of faith and expect that it'll work out for you. Again, good of all, harm to none. So say you want to start your own business, or say you want to, you know, go back to school or try to get a new job. This is a beautiful time to start that process. And I think that those opportunities are going to be made abundantly clear for you along this journey. Having them paired right there, and so all these cards are associated with an archangel. So on the bottom of the cards you'll see the archangel's initials, and both the Ace of Wands and the Fool are Metatron. So definitely reach out to Metatron if you're wanting to take a leap of faith in something. Again, good of all, harm to none, but if you're wanting to take a leap of faith, really like follow your passions, time to, you know, chase that opportunity to really like do what it is you're passionate about, listen to it, okay? Listen to that little nudge, and if you're having a hard time doing so, call upon Metatron and ask him for help. How beautiful. Pile number 4. I just can't stop looking at these two cards together. It's like you're ready to take that leap of faith. You're ready to take the next step, whatever that looks like for you. It's going to be different for everyone tuning in here today, but whatever it is for you, if there's something you've wanted to try or something new you've wanted to do, Spirit is saying this is a beautiful time to do so. And more than that, you are deserving of following whatever it is you're passionate about, all right? Because wands represent the element of fire. They represent the element of, they represent the element of fire, which represents your passions, your creativity, your drive, the things that make you so happy and awake and alive. And I really do feel, pile number 4, like you're being called to follow your passions. Now, I'm not saying you have to be reckless. So if there's like, you know, if it's not a reality for you to leave your present job and pursue this as a, you know, whole career right now, I'm not saying to make a reckless decision. But what I am saying is, on your free time, on the side, anytime you get that urge or that feeling to go follow your passion, to go listen to that little voice in your head that's like, oh, I should do this right now, I love this, but that's kind of a waste of time. Listen to it, because it's going to open the doors for amazing opportunities, a windfall of abundance, just so much prosperity. And that all comes from the baby steps of us listening to our intuition and following the things that light us up. All right, the next card you got is the 7 of Cups. I'm going to go ahead and lay out the rest now because I just got a bit distracted there with your cards. So let me go ahead and lay the rest of these out. Then you got the King of Wands. And then we have the High Priestess here, as well as the 7 of Wands. All right, I'm going to shift everybody down a tiny bit. So give me just a second here. So maybe for some of you, you feel like sometimes I get this message that life has too many choices, but at the same time, not enough. And what I mean by that is like, there's so many things you could do, right? You could be a baker, you could be a dancer, you could be a teacher, you could be an astronaut, you could be a tarot reader, you could be a creator, whatever it looks like. Of course, you could do all of these things. And I feel like you're someone who has these very big out there ideas that are so beautiful and so large. And I feel like they are so powerful and so magnetizing, but sometimes you let yourself get in your head and you almost like make them too big or too far-fetched that they're like impossible to reach. So that way you don't always have to think about achieving them. All right, that's something that came through. Or maybe there is someone tuning in here where there are just a lot of opportunities for you right now and you're not quite sure which one to take. You're not quite sure which one to do. And another message I'm getting is that when you take this path of passion, when you follow your dreams, the thing that's been driving you, the thing that you've been so excited about, the thing that when you lay your head down on the pillow at night, you dream about doing, when you follow that urge and you follow that inkling feeling and you start to like really step into the dreamer, a lot of paths might open up for you. And the biggest thing to think about here is that your intuition is going to be your guide, so allow it to be. Okay, say you want to be, say you want to have a new job. We're just going to talk about that, okay? Say you want a new job. That's what you want. And when you really start to understand your manifestation power, right? When you really start to understand how powerful you are, how magnetizing and amazing you are, especially with the Expect Miracles card, when you realize that you really can make magic happen, a lot of opportunities will probably open up for you. Maybe like 4 or 5 job opportunities, or at least 2 or 3. And when you go to these interviews, when you have a gut feeling, which you'll have a gut feeling, your intuition will really like drive you there. When you have that gut feeling, this is a good opportunity, this is a bad opportunity, listen to it. Don't dismiss it because they pay better. Don't dismiss it because, you know, it's closer to home. Don't dismiss your inkling feeling. Don't dismiss your gut feeling, your intuition for the flashy things they're putting in your face, okay? Yes, maybe they pay a few dollars more per hour right now, but the reason you're having a bad feeling about it is probably because, is it worth making an extra $2 more an hour if you're absolutely miserable at your job? No, right? And you, of course, you're not going to know that through the interview, but your intuition does. Your intuition knows more than we can even possibly fathom. So it's so important to listen to your intuition during these opportunities. Or say you want to start your own practice, your own business, or be a creator, a content creator. Opportunities might arise. Maybe an opportunity to work with certain brands, or to host on a certain website, or, you know, to collab with certain people. And there's going to be more than one opportunity. And some people are going to be so super genuine, just like the job opportunities. There are some that are going to be so super genuine and the absolute best thing for you. But there's also going to be some people that are throwing, you know, shiny things in your face. Oh, look over here. Oh, look over here. Yeah, you know, maybe we don't give you any benefits, but hey, you know, we give you $2 more an hour, or a collaboration, right? Like, if you feel a bad energy around a person, don't collaborate with them. My freaking watch, I'm so sorry. If you feel, you know, like a negativity towards another person, if you feel like it's going to be a bad energy match, don't collaborate with them. Even if they have thousands and thousands and thousands of subscribers, if you have a bad feeling, listen to your bad feeling. It doesn't need an explanation. Your gut feeling does not need an explanation, all right? I don't know why I feel like talking about this card so much, but like, your gut feeling does not need reasoning. And I know that that can be hard. That can be like, sometimes seem crazy. And there's this thing I often say when I get this gut feeling that's like, I don't know why I feel this way, but I do, right? I don't have a good reason for feeling this way, but I feel this way. And my wife is like, understood. Like, let's follow that, right? And same thing with her. So find those people in your life that also support that energy, but really, really, really taking your gut feelings and your intuition super seriously, especially being paired here with the High Priestess, which is a very spiritual, meditative, intuitive card. And I really do feel like you're being called to listen to your intuition. Don't rush towards the next best thing, okay? When you're on this step, when you're on this journey, it can be really exciting to like move really, really fast and move very, very like fast paced. That's not what I'm seeing here, all right? Take your time with this. Take your time to listen, to, you know, observe all your options. Like, don't rush into anything. You also have 2 7s. So if you are also called to listen to pile 777, maybe do so as well. All right. Then we're moving on to the other 3 over here, really the other 2, because I already addressed the High Priestess here. We've got the King of Wands, babe, and you got the Ace of Wands. So you got the Beginning of Wands and the King of Wands, showing me that you are going to be evolving. Okay. You may have to go through some, you know, bad apples first, but my gosh, are you evolving? The King of Wands is so powerful. They are a leader. They are inspiring. They are ambitious. They are motivational. They're not afraid to step into the spotlight. They're not afraid to speak out in public. They're not afraid, okay? They are powerful. They are royal. They are regal. And this is you, okay? Expect miracles. Expect miracles having that place here with the King of Wands. Expect that you deserve to be the King of Wands, all right? I heard somebody being like, wow, yeah, that sounds all good and amazing. And of course, I would love to be the King of Wands. Again, King is not gender biased, okay? King is just the energy of the card. We're not talking about just those who identify as men here, all right? But someone might be like, yes, of course I would love to have the energy of the King of Wands. I would love to be a leader. I would love to step into a leadership position. I would love to even just lead in my own company or be confident in my skills, whatever it is. But I don't have that ability. I don't deserve that. That's not for me. That's someone else's thing. That's someone else's opportunity, not for me, okay? And your guides are like, no, expect miracles. If that to you seems far-fetched, dream even farther, okay? If that's to you seems too big, dream even bigger, because this is not the cap of who you are. This is not like, there is no cap. There is no cap on what you can manifest. There is no cap on what you deserve. So let yourself feel that, all right? Let yourself feel how powerful you are, how magnetic you are, how amazing you are, how confident and inspiring and motivational and ambitious and theatrical and leader you are. You deserve to be the King of Wands, okay? And for some reason, Spirit needed me to tell you that there. The Seven of Wands, standing up for your beliefs. You know, there might be people who don't really believe in you, okay? I don't love that. I wish that we could live in a world where everyone always wants the best for us at all times, always. But is that always realistic? No, okay? Sometimes people don't want the best things for us. Sometimes people don't, wish the best intentions towards us, especially when we're thriving, There's like this thing sometimes where people, they like to see you, they don't like to see you succeed, but they like to reap the rewards. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to be there for you while you're struggling or while you're trying to find your success. But hey, as soon as you got the money, honey, let me come back. As soon as you got the fame, honey, let me crawl back. As soon as you've got what it is that they've won, they might come back to you. And this might be a future prediction for some of you where in the present moment, that doesn't really make any sense. That doesn't really resonate. But if there's people in your life right now that you feel like don't really support your current career, your current dreams, your current goals, your current passions that you're wanting to follow, they might be the people that as soon as you're sitting in that throne, as soon as you have something to give them or you have something to offer, then they want to come calling back, right? Then they want to come asking for you to, give them the shout out or collaborate with them when you are all big and famous or, give them a raise, whatever it looks like, okay? And you might need to defend yourself and you might need to protect what's powerful to you. You might need to stand up for yourself. You might need to defend. But I don't think this is going to be something that's hard for you, okay? Because you're the King of Wands, all right? Defending yourself is like, you know what? No, I'm going to set boundaries, okay? I'm going to set boundaries. If you were someone that like 100% disrespected me along my journey, I'm not going to be mean to you when I'm, thriving, but I'm not also just going to give into the manipulation. You know what I'm saying? So you might need to stand up for yourself and that's okay. And you're going to be able to do so easily. And if you need help in those moments, whether this is a present or future prediction, you can always call upon Archangel Ariel. She's who's associated here. You can call upon Archangel Ariel and ask her to help you, defend yourself with ease, defend yourself easily and not have to be too stressed out about it. All right. The next cards we got are the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle cards here. The first card you got is number 5, Stars. You can manifest your every wish. Say it again for my friends in the back. You can manifest your every wish, your every desire. Expect miracles. The Dreamer, the High Priestess, expect miracles. The Stars. You can manifest your every desire, your every wish. There is no wish too big. Okay, you deserve to receive miracles. Good of all, harm to none. You deserve to receive miracles. You deserve to receive abundance. You deserve to receive the King of Wands. You deserve to feel good in your own skin. The High Priestess here being all about spirituality, meditation, finding your answers through there might be a beneficial time for you, okay? Finding your answers through meditation, finding your not even your answers, but manifesting through meditation is what's coming through my head as well. All right. You can manifest your every wish. Do not limit yourself. Okay. Spirit's not limiting you. So the only person to limit yourself is yourself. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't sell yourself short, okay? If you want $500, ask for $1,000. You know what I'm saying? If you want a new job, ask for one even higher. If you want to make $15 an hour, ask for $20. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't lowball yourself, all right? The next card you got is number 19, Lavender. Surround yourself with love. Remember how I was saying, actually, ironically, I don't know why this is funny to me, but I was saying over the 7 of Cups, actually, that when I have this inkling feeling of like, no, that's a bad vibe. I don't know why I know this, but I know this. And my wife is just like, yep, understood, respected, let's not go kind of thing is so powerful. Find those people in your life. If you have those people in your life already, spend some time around them today or this week or this month, okay? And if you don't already have these people in your life that trust your intuition, they trust your knowing feeling, manifest some of those into your life, because man, is it healing, all right? Like, for example, I wanted to go look at this beautiful house that I would love to manifest, and they were having an open house the other day. And so we drove right by it. And when we got to actually go inside and like talk to the person, I saw the realtor coming up to the door, and I don't know why I had the worst feeling, like the worst feeling that my wife and I were going to be judged for being gay, that we were going to be judged for being a biracial couple, that it was not a welcoming neighborhood. Like, I had all of these like immediate feelings. I didn't even really see what this person looked like, but I just had this feeling, and my wife fully respected it and was like, okay, let's not go. Like, let's not go. And that's so powerful, because having people that understand your intuition, having people that support your intuition and those little feelings is going to make you feel even more comfortable to listen to them yourself. So if you don't have those people in your life already, manifest them to you. And if you do have those people in your life already, really be grateful for them and surround yourself with them right now, all right? Especially when you're going along this dream, especially when you're following this passion, surrounding yourself with people that understand your vibe, okay? Surrounding yourself with people that, support this energy. And a message I'm getting is take what resonates, babe, okay? That some of you already have these people in your life, but you want it differently. So maybe this is like, so for me, it's like my wife. I feel very comfortable around my wife to express these things, to do that. But for a long time, I felt like I wasn't satisfied in that way, and I wanted friendship, right? Because in my mind, in society's eye, your friends are outside of your relationship. Your friends are outside of your family. And for me, my closest friends were my mom and my wife, which were all family. You know what I'm saying? So to me, I was like, man, I have no friends. But when I really looked at it, Spirit was like, no, you have the best friends. Like, you have the best friends. Like, you already have what it is you're searching for. And I know that that can be hard because we want friendship and we want those connections. And I'm not saying you can't have them, but start by really appreciating who is already in your life that you can talk to this about, that you can share this with, even if it's your wife or your husband or your partner or your parents or your friends or your sisters or your siblings, whoever, okay? And even if it's like not society's point of view of like, oh, that's a friend, they can still be a friend, all right? So appreciate who you have in your life if you have them already. And if you don't have them in your life, manifest them, all right? Manifest. The next card you got is number 26. Think first before you judge. Interesting energy, okay? Another group of friends here really supporting each other. So that's just kind of funny because I mean, I'm just gonna go with my intuition here, but I definitely think I was tuning into someone a second ago who has somebody in their life already. Maybe it was like my situation where it was me and my wife, and you were kind of judging yourself because you felt like you didn't have any friends, or, well, that's not a friendship, that's a relationship, or, yeah, I'm really close with my mom, but that's not a friendship, that's a familial relationship. Bestie, don't judge your relationships, okay? Don't judge them in that way. If you feel a close connection to this person, it is a connection regardless. If they're your mother, if they're your father, if they're your friend, if they're your spouse, if they're your significant other, it is still a relationship. This is like some societal bullshit that your friends have to be outside of your family. Now, is that a beneficial thing? Of course. Do I wish to have that as well? Of course. All right, but it's not a requirement for friendship that they can't be related to you, they can't be your significant other, okay? So don't judge, of course, others, but don't judge yourself is the message I really received here. Don't judge yourself, all right? And when making these new friends, when you're manifesting this new tribe into your life, like it says, think first before you judge. So just like really be aware of your thoughts before, maybe saying something that could hurt somebody else. Going back to the 7 of Cups, moving forward into not just friendships, but into an opportunity. Think first before you make a commitment is also a message coming to my head. Don't jump right ahead to the next best thing. Really sit with yourself and see how you feel about the situation first. Then you got number 8, wings. You never needed those wings to fly, all right? You never needed those wings to fly, bestie. I feel like you're breaking free of a limiting belief that I'm sure someone has placed upon you in the past, but I actually feel like more clearly coming through is a negative belief or a negative mind, or I'm glitching, a limiting belief or mindset that you've placed upon yourself. Now, again, I'm not saying someone else has not said this. I'm not saying, you're the only person ever think this thing. No. But what I am saying is that I feel like you've allowed yourself to really be almost like victim mentality here. And again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, don't come for me. All right. But I feel like maybe you've been in victim mentality lately of like, oh, well, I can never manifest that, or I can never have that, or I can never deserve that because of X, Y, and Z, or I can never have this life because of X, Y, and Z, or I can never receive this because of X, Y, and Z. You have like these limiting beliefs, or you had these limiting beliefs that were just like blocking you from success. We're blocking you from your King of Wands. We're blocking you from the dreamer. We're blocking you from the stars. We're blocking you. They're holding you back. And your guides are like, let that shit go and fly, okay? No one here is limiting you. Not me, not spirit, not source. They are not limiting you, okay? The only person in this present moment that's limiting yourself is you. And I'm not saying that your parents aren't limiting you, your significant other is not limiting you, but we're allowing ourselves to be limited. We're allowing ourselves to believe that we need those wings to fly. We're allowing ourselves to believe that we couldn't really be successful because of our, upbringing, or we believe that we couldn't really be the King of Wands because of X, Y, and Z. Those are limiting beliefs that we have claimed, that we have accepted, and it's this idea that, oh, I need wings in order to fly. You don't, okay? You don't need anything in order to be successful. Who you are right now in this present moment is success enough. You have everything you need in this present moment to manifest your every desire, all right? You also have number 26 and 8, which both equal the number 8, so 8 might be a powerful number for you in the upcoming season as well. Let's go ahead and see the next cards. We are using the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards here. The first card you got is Magic Guardian. Unlock the magic within, period. Pile number 4. I feel like you are an incredibly magical pile. I feel like you are a pile of manifestors, of dreamers, of believers. And I feel like maybe that part of yourself has been silenced for a while. Maybe that part of yourself has just not really been able to come out and play, whether it's from, other people's beliefs or your own, hurts, whatever it has been for you. There's been this part of you that just has not come out to play. And your guides are like, bring it back out, babe. Bring it back out. Let your magic shine. Let your magic shine. Okay, that's not how it goes, but whatever. Let your magic shine. Let your powers grow. You are a magic being, a magical being, expecting miracles, stars, the dreamer, the magic guardian. Like, you literally have everything you need in this moment to manifest your every desire. So stop limiting yourself, babe. Stop telling yourself you don't have that. Stop telling yourself you don't deserve it. You do have all you need in this moment to receive, but you have to believe in yourself, and you have to believe that you deserve to receive this as well. All right. The next card you got is Spirit Fox. Trust your talents in changing times, period. Okay. Trust your talents. You are a multifaceted, talented being, multifaceted spiritual being. You are so talented. Remember how I was saying, though, sorry that that's shaking, with the 7 of Cups, that you might be someone that feels like there's sometimes too many opportunities. Maybe you feel like you have these really good ideas but don't know how to focus them in. Just pick one thing and really focus that energy in, all right? Because your talents are beautiful, your talents are powerful, and that can be hard sometimes when you have so many good ideas or you have so many things you want to pursue. It can almost feel overwhelming, and they understand that, and they see that, and they hear that. But in this current moment, it's going to be incredibly valuable for you and beneficial for you to trust those talents, all right? If you have 6 things you want to pursue, try 1 new thing a week, all right? Period. Let yourself express yourself, let yourself experience those things, and trust your talents. Trust that they are guiding you. Another message I just got is trust your intuition. That is also a gift. That is also a talent. Trust your intuition when things are changing, when things are shifting. The next card you got is Fire Guardian. Ignite your passion. Right over King of Wands, period. Okay, period. The Wands cards, like I said earlier, my love, are about passion, are about urgency, are about the things you love, the things you care about. I didn't mean urgency, but take what resonates. And you got not 1, not 2, but 3 Wands cards here. And you're called to do what you're passionate about. Especially with the ace and the dreamer, you're called to take that step, to take that next step to follow your passions. Ignite those parts in yourself. I'm getting this message from someone, sorry for banging my tripod, that maybe it's hard for you to ignite your passions because maybe it feels like a waste of time. Maybe it feels like it's not going to provide a monetary result or a beneficial, tangible result. So why would I spend time doing that? Because you deserve to. Because you deserve to feel happy. Because you deserve to ignite your passions. Because you deserve to, feel good and do things that light you up. Again, good or harm to none. Maybe it's playing video games. If video game playing is your passion, allow yourself to do so, even if it's just on the weekends or in the evenings. If painting is your passion, allow yourself to do so. If playing games like D&D is your passion, allow yourself to do so. If cooking, if, you name it, is your passion, allow yourself to do so. If it doesn't have to be a full-time thing right now, just do it on the side, and you'll be amazed when you start to listen to those passions, when you start to give them a voice, a time, a space to express themselves, how much things change and how powerful things start to become, and how many opportunities really start to open the way for you once you start to let your passions really shine. All right. The next card you got is Shaman, trust in higher forces. So I think that this is interesting because when we talked about, I believe it was the color blue or the angel number, no, it's angel number 333. They mentioned ascended masters, and they talked about how there are ascended masters that are very present in your life. Now, you might not feel them right now, and you might be like, Liv, I don't have any ascended masters. I don't work with anything like that. All right, but the shaman card popping up here is showing me that there are definitely ascended masters who would like to work with you. All right, the shaman represents our ancestors. The shaman represents these higher forces, these spiritual masters, these spiritual teachers, these ascended masters, if you will. If you feel comfortable connecting with your ancestors, this would be a very favorable time to do so. And if you don't feel connected talking to your ancestors, just reaching out to the guides, reaching out to them and asking them to show you that it's all going to work out, okay? Because it's not easy to effortlessly trust, but it is beneficial and it is important. So asking them for help and allowing you to trust in higher forces, especially being paired with the high priestess underneath, you are being called to trust in the divine. And I know that that's not easy. I know. I hear you. It's hard for me as well, but the best you can, trusting that everything is beneficial. Everything is working out for you in your highest good, and trusting that you do deserve these big abundant gifts, these big abundant opportunities, and that you don't deserve to limit yourself. All right. And if you need help there, because it was paired over the high priestess, call upon Archangel Hanael and she will help you along this journey. The next card you got, sorry, I'm trying to adjust everything and I feel like I'm just messing it up more. The next card you got is Sage. Be devoted and committed. All right. Another ascended master popping in here. Be devoted and committed. Personally, I think this is talking about being devoted and committed to your own growth. Being devoted and committed because you got it over the Seven of Wands. Being devoted and committed to your passions, even when naysayers arise, even when people doubt you, even when people don't trust you, even when people say you think you can be successful doing that, you think you deserve to receive that. Also, your flame is so powerful right now. It's distracting me. Wow. All right. But when somebody might say something negative to you, like, oh, you think you deserve that, or you think that could happen for you, you think X, Y, and Z, staying committed and devoted to your dreams, your goals, your passions, what it is you want to manifest will mean that when those negative naysayers, or when those people that want to mooch off you, or those people that want to manipulate you come your way, it just ricochets right off. It doesn't affect you. It doesn't set you back. You don't allow it to, all right? Because you are in control of your own life. You are in control of your own power. And when you are committed to your growth, all those negative, thinking, those negative naysayers, it just simply does not affect you. It just ricochets right off. All right, the next cards we got are the Empath Empowerment cards here. Let's go ahead and see what they have to say. The first card you got is Be a Comfort to Yourself. Comfort is an inside job. Speak to yourself in a loving, positive way. Do something that nourishes you. Know in this moment that all is well. All right, I love this card. It's come up quite a few times during this reading today and yesterday, actually. that it is important to be there for yourself first and foremost. All right. It's not saying that you can't have other people be there for you, but most importantly than all of that is to be a comfort to yourself. Be there for yourself. Again, being devoted and committed is showing up for you. It is being a comfort for you. It is prioritizing you. Allow yourself to feel your excitement, your joy, your fears, your worries, your pains, your desires, all of it. Allowing yourself to be a comfort to yourself is not only going to, allow yourself to feel better and self-soothe, but it's going to deepen your connection with yourself, which is going to deepen your self-worth. It's going to deepen your value within yourself, and it's going to strengthen your intuition. The next card you got is listen. Okay. Period. Listen to the wisdom of your intuition. Your inner voice is the best friend you will ever have. Seek answers from deep within rather than just through your intellect. Period. Okay, listen to the wisdom of your intuition. They really want you to tune into your intuition, to your higher self. I believe that they're wanting to communicate with you in that way. Maybe it's just to, help you receive some deeper messages or help you receive some clarity. Whatever it is, they are not wanting you to shy away from your intuition at this moment, at this time. So if you can, strengthening your intuition. How so? Listening to yourself, listening to those little feelings. When you get that nudge, listen to it. When you get that gut feeling, listen to it. You always turn left at this stoplight, but for some reason today you're being called to turn the other way and take a back route. Listen to it. Listening to those little nudges every single time is going to build up the confidence and build up a rapport between you and your intuition, and it's going to allow you to really trust and believe that it is all going to work out for you. And also just trust and believe in your intuition. The next card you got is watch for the cosmic wink. Magic comes when spirit winks at us. Stay aware of synchronicities that provide unexpected answers. Positive forces are always at play in your life, period. You are just adorned in magic, pile number 3. Like, there is just so much magical energy surrounding you, and I just feel like they want you to see it. They want you to know it. So if you start seeing a lot of synchronicities, please, if you can, don't brush them off. Don't brush them off as a coincidence. Don't brush them off as, oh, that probably happens to everyone. No. Okay, this is special. This is magic. This is you. Allow yourself to receive the wisdom they are giving. Allow yourself to listen to that intuition. Like I was saying, those synchronicities. If you see 5 red birds going to the left, go left, okay? If you see these synchronicities that you don't normally see, pause and ask in that moment, Spirit, what is your message for me? And allow them to really communicate with you, all right? Because you are just adorned in magical energy. There is so much magic surrounding your pile number 4, angel number 333, and they're wanting you to listen to it. They're wanting you to tune into it and really just connect to that part of yourself, all right? The next card you got is tap into your, period, okay? Tap into your spiritual power. Reach out to a power greater than yourself to help solve a dilemma. Stay open to guidance in your life. Absolutely, okay? Reach out to a power greater than yourself. You got trust in the higher forces. You got the high priestess. If you need a friend, call upon Gaia. If you need a connection, call upon Ariel, Metatron, Hanayel, Gaia. You call upon these people and they want to be there for you, your ancestors. It is okay to ask for help. It is okay to reach out to the divine consciousness. It is okay to reach out to spirit. It is okay to say, hi, I'm here. Please help me. Please help me heal. Hi, I'm here. Please let me connect with you. Hi, I'm here. Please let me cry upon your shoulder. It is okay to trust in higher forces, and it is okay to ask them for help. Stay open to their messages. Stay open to their love, and stay open to their guidance, but understand that you are truly and genuinely never alone, and that they are so there for you, that they're like pushing on my back right now saying, we're here, hi, we love you, we're here, hi, we love you. Okay, so trust them, call into them, tap into their energy. The last card for you today, pile number 4, is observe, don't absorb. If you're taking on the stress of others, try observing the situation from a distance. This will increase your energy. Beautiful getting that there with the 7 of Wands as as well. All right, observing, don't absorbing. This is a very powerful energy to really just understand that sometimes other people's energy does affect us. All right, we start to take it on, we start to consume it, we start to let it affect our days, we start to let it affect who we are. And this is a message to observe, don't absorb. If someone has something negative to say about you or your passions, observe it, don't absorb it. All right, you're looking at it and you're like, wow, okay, that has nothing to do with me. And maybe they're just really going through something that has nothing to do with me though, and I'm not going to take it personally. Observing, not absorbing. All right, don't take on other people's energies or emotions as your own. An easy way to do so is to ask yourself in the present moment, is this energy my own? And if you're listening to your intuition, you'll probably hear very quickly no, or yeah, this is yours, and then sit with it, feel it, comfort yourself. But it can be easy to take on other people's emotions, especially people we love so dearly. So being aware of that, connecting with that, and releasing any emotions that just simply are not your own. All right, because you are a powerful person. And sometimes when people are so powerful, other people can have jealousies, emotions, things that are just not very kind, that want to affect that part of ourselves. And you don't need to absorb that, okay? Pile number 4, you magical being. You are so incredible. This was such a hype message, and I'm so thankful that I got to be a part of it. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me here today. If this resonated, please leave a comment down below and let me know. Commenting, subscribing, giving a thumbs up, and turning on your notifications bell makes a huge difference for me and my channel. So thank you so much to everyone who has done that, and please don't forget to do so if you have not. On this channel, I accept tips and donations at Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App, which are never required nor expected, just received with so much joy, love, and gratitude. So thank you so much to everyone who has left a tip or a donation. I adore you, and I'm so grateful for you. Thank you so much. Pile number 4, thank you for being with me here today and giving me your time. I love you and I adore you so deeply. Always remember to show others love, show your light, and shine so bright. And I will see you, cutie patooties, for my next video. Goodbye.